Ola French 1 resubscribed X26, high resolution.
Welcome. Good morning. Turn this down. How are we? Good morning, everybody. Morning, gang. Morning, team. Morning, everyone. Hope we're all well. Hope we're all good. Happy Saturday. How's everyone feeling? We all good? We ready for this? Wearing black in morning. What a patriot. Yeah, we actually got told to wear black at work yesterday. I was like, not sure I've got the wardrobe for this. Not sure I've got the wardrobe. Shouldn't you be morning? It is morning. Repping the spineless energy. Exactly that. The savior. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We're not, by the way, we'll start the stream here with a bit of a disclaimer. People have different views on things. Fine. I think I've probably talked about my views on certain things on stream. We're going to be quite chill today. Okay. We're going to be quite chill. So let's not have anything antagonistic, etc. etc. You know what I mean, right? Let's just chill here. This is Football Manager that we're going to be playing. So, yeah. Who wants to play Football Manager? How are we all doing? To be fair, I'm not a royalist, but can respect it. Yeah, well, there are people at either end of every spectrum, isn't there? And I don't think a Football Manager Twitch chat is the place to necessarily voice those opinions and have those arguments. We're watching. You're going to be watching me play Football Manager. Let's just, yeah. Let's do that. Do mods have permission to delete antagonistic messages? Yes. Just, if you do have to do so, just explain it afterwards, because I don't want it to be like malicious, because people will come in later on and be like, say their piece and stuff. It's just sad that somebody has died, and that's where we're going to leave it, sort of thing. To be fair, yeah, I read that one. Cheeky little 33 hour. Probably not today. Can you play it better than Megson? His transfer stink. Yeah, it's not amazing, is it? What song has just come on here? Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind. Let me put the Sunday Fun Day playlist on. There we go. Yeah, they're not great, are they? I'm going to do the next Southampton video today as well, hopefully. So that'll be out on probably on Monday. A full day Clay stream due to no proper football on it. It is a bit crap that there's no football though, isn't it? That is sad. However you feel about things, no football today is just... What's the point in a weekend? What's the point? How you doing there, everyone? Welcome in, Nathan. Sorry, Lulu, Olympic. How are you? How did Tom's 24-hour go? Was he all right at the end? I was watching a little bit earlier. Well, last night it was. Before we start, Trevor Sinclair, massive bellend. Confirmed. Yes, I will go as far as saying that. I actually saw Trevor Sinclair after the Liverpool City Wembley semi last year. He was in the pub we were in after, and yeah, he looked like a bellend then. The weirdest thing about Trevor Sinclair's tweets was that, like, on the Jubilee, he was tweeting nice things. What changed, Trev? But yeah, there we go. He was a good player. Great bicycle kick. Actually, I think he wasn't even that good a player. He had a spell, didn't he? He was the answer to the left wing for England for a while, wasn't he? Yeah, pretty good, isn't it? There you go, pretty good. This is how mental it is. No professional football on, but up here, every age group under 15 and a 15's downer on. I think here, pretty much all grassroots have been called off as well. So, which it baffles me. Like, have like kids not missed enough football with the COVID thing? Like, do you? Anyway, We won't get into it too much. It is a little bit baffling. It feels like the government hate us quite a lot, but there we go. That's no change, is it? That is no change. How you doing, Bill? Welcome in, Will, as well. How are you? That kind of shirt in the background, I know. It looks nice, doesn't it? The Ajax kit, I'm really happy that this year's Ajax kit has like the gold lettering. I think it adds to the Kundal shirt as well. Yeah, I know. FA, well, I don't know. I feel like do you reckon the FA regret their decision to... Because they called them all off and then other sports were like, no, we'll keep them on. I almost feel like if they'd have waited a little bit, the games would be on. I just don't get how they're going to do the rescheduling of things. Where are these games going to go? It makes no sense to me, but we are where we are. Yeah, the Kundal shirt is here. It's now a permanent fixture of the office as well. There is space though for one, maybe two more over here. So we need to make more storylines. They will when try and get... Yeah, they'll regret it then. Yeah, for sure. Next weekend's fixtures might be called off too due to policing concerns. I imagine next week's will be off, yeah. I imagine they will be. Just adds more pressure because of the World Cup. Exactly. It was going to be Wednesday, Saturday for the rest of... Well, until the World Cup anyway, right? And then... Now it's going to be what? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. What are they actually going to do for some of these fixtures? They had to go early because of the pressure, and I think they went safe by postponing it. Well, I actually 100% agree. They had to. There was a lot of pressure for people to tell people, also because of people traveling, because of the size, the actual amount of people involved with that type of decision. They had to do it early to give people enough notice. You can either go be the bad guys by not postponing when everybody else does, or you can go safe and go, do you know what, we're going to be very respectful. So they went with the safe decision, didn't they? Which then looks like it was maybe not the safe decision when you see that everything else is on. So I agree. Brighton versus Palace has already been cancelled before the Queen had a... Yeah, I saw that. That was because of the train strikes, right? Yeah. That was already going to be a nightmare enough anyway, trying to put that one back on. Yeah. We're going to have a bit of a mess, aren't we? Personally, for Liverpool, why are we playing Beautiful Girls Sean Kingston? What, like, this is supposed to be Sunday Fun Day. My cue is all... Hang on a minute. Next is About You Now by the Sugar Babes. So we're in a whole world of pain with this. That's better, I think. They're all in the queue, I think. Where was I before I got distracted by Sean Kingston? There's a sentence for you. Basically... Gonna be fun, isn't it? Sunday Fun Day, someone broke the news. Yeah, I know. But it's the playlist. That's what it's called. Haven't been tonight, mate, even with trains. Yeah, actually, it's quite hard to get to, isn't it, Brighton, I think? Did schools in the UK close? No. And I don't think they're going to, if I had to guess. It depends when the funeral's going to be, doesn't it? If it's on the Monday, maybe, but even then, it looks like they're not going to do an official bank holiday, are they? So I'd imagine they won't close at all, which is... Not a shock. Not a shock. Monday the 19th. Yeah, supposedly. I think they will look at... They still talk about it being on the Saturday or the Sunday, though, right? But either way, not sure. Chris, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. The Ego. I think I've already said hi to you, but I'll say hi again. Pumpster, how you doing, buddy? Defensive forward. If they're cancelled next weekend, the next Prem fixtures are in October because of the international break. Yeah. Good for Liverpool, on a personal note. That's what I was going to say. They need a bit of a reset time, and this could help. So that's one way to look at it. It'll be a national day of mourning, so essentially a bank holiday without the name. Yeah, but essentially a bank holiday without the name, does that mean schools close is my question, isn't it? So all fun activities... Exactly, sorry, no, yeah. Don't have fun, but go to work and school. Seems to be the message, but maybe that's a selfish viewpoint on it. I don't know. Great for Brighton. We might have a manager by then. Yeah. That must be sad, yeah. Just, moving on from Potter's going to be tough, isn't it? Have you used the sponsorless mug today? No. I've had a nightmare, chat. I've got a black coffee. I mean, it looks quite nice still because it's got a little bit of foam on the top of it just from where it came from the machine, but no milk. Kat's gone to the gym and she's going to get milk on the way back. But that, honestly, first world problems or what? Can we talk about Napoli? Osman, what a player. If he wasn't made of glass, what a player. Creamer. No, we haven't got any. I haven't got nothing. I've got nothing. We've got nothing left. Klopp could have gone if the fixtures went ahead. Nah, I don't think he would have done. I think that would have been a bit reactive. Pickford DCL will be back for Everton's next game. Now, it makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Just missing fixtures. Like, I think if United's first game back might be against City now, which changes things completely, doesn't it? Yeah, hardcore coffee. Trent, what a defender. I know he's struggling, isn't he? He's struggling. So is Van Dijk. Matip wasn't great. Gomez, what on earth? The problem with Liverpool, if we talk football very slightly, is the midfield is dysfunctional. And there is no screen and there is no pressure on the ball. And then Liverpool are continuing to play the high line, which you're just asking for trouble. Like, you've seen every now and then you see teams make a mockery of the high line. Yeah, Robertson was okay. Robertson's been okay. But he was actually poor last year, I think. There's no pace in the midfield. There's no pressure on the ball. They're still playing a high line. Napoli, like, I didn't feel like... This is a weird one. I didn't feel like Liverpool actually played that poorly going forward in that game against Napoli. I felt like we could score goals, but we were just so open at the back. There was no pressure on the ball, no pressing. I think they had 9 big chances. Milner just retire. But the problem is, if Milner just retires, we have no midfielders. Like, legend says that the Queen saw one more James Milner performance and that was enough for her. Like, it is bad. Diaz and Alisson are good for us. That's positive. Diaz has been good, to be fair, yeah. Pressure on Arthur. Big pressure on Arthur, but like, he's played no football, has he? Yeah, they had 6 big chances by half time. I think a few of the changes that Klopp made did help. Like, actually, I know that Napoli probably just sat back and were like, we're 4-1 up, we'll be fine, sort of thing. But yeah, it's just a scary mess at the moment. There's a lot of work to be done. This enforced break will do wonders. Yeah, that's what I mentioned, Pumpster. Absolutely it will. I wonder, like, Klopp came out and said those things. He said, like, we need to reinvent ourselves and that stuff, didn't he? I wonder if we'll come back with a 4-2-3-1. We've literally get Fabinho just as a destroyer. Thiago being back is going to help massively. He's got 2 weeks to get up to pace properly now. It might well work wonders for Liverpool, and hopefully it does. Arthur was quoted in saying, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. He was. That's a fact. My theory on postponements. Villa are struggling, so president of FA and Villa fan, Prince William called games off to give them time to gel. Interesting. How is the tinfoil hat? Arthur was offered around to everyone a week before Liverpool signed him. Shows how desperate they got. Oh, yeah, it was the Henderson injury, wasn't it, James? Like, they wouldn't have moved for Arthur if there wasn't an extra injury on top. And, like, Keita's still going to be out for ages. Keita not named in the Champions League squad. I know it's only a really short group stage, but wasn't named in the Champions League squad, which is at least another, I think, 7 weeks or something. And nor was Oxlade-Chamberlain. They just don't have any. Having looked at the midfield options, don't retire Milner. I know. Exactly, Ollie. It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. Keita picked for the national team, though. Yeah, I know. I saw that as well, which they kind of do, like... That national teams do that quite a lot, though, so I don't really know what to make of it. You can look at the conspiracy thing and say that Keita is being bombed out and he, like, Klopp's just had enough, or Marley are picking him when he's injured and considering that he's too injured for Liverpool, but Marley are like, well, we'll just play him anyway, sort of thing. Those are the two parts of it, aren't there, really? Keita isn't that good. I actually think Keita is that good. But there you go. Ollie's just said it. That right there. I think Keita is that good. He just can't stay in the team for a consistent amount of games. Yeah, he's not even Malian. You mean Guinea? Yeah, sorry. I just literally read that from there. He's Guinean, sorry. I just went red for what sorry said. You're right, Pumpster. The problem with him is that he's just not... he can't stay fit. Can't stay fit. Some of the injuries he's had, by the way, if you look at the reasons he's missed games, outrageous. Outrageous. But is Klopp 7 year when it all goes wrong for him? I mean, like, you could say that about a lot of managers, though. Like, just it happened at Dortmund. that's basically the evidence we've got. And actually, if you look at Dortmund, they had that horror season, didn't they, where they were like relegation zone. Just look how they finished that season. They were pretty good again by the end of that 7th Klopp season. I think there's a bit too much made of that. That's like, it's just good fairy tale and narrative, isn't it? The inhalers have expired. I mean, I wonder if there is something in the inhalers, you know. I do kind of wonder, like, it is weird, isn't it? And there is a part of me that thinks, is there been a change of the rules on it or something? Maybe, I don't know. Very good again after Klopp left. Yeah, I mean, like, but the team, like, I don't think that's necessarily like, there was a time when before Klopp left that they started to recover anyway. Exactly. It all went wrong from 2 years ago with the injuries as well, chap, didn't it? They weren't going to get top 4. Do you remember we had Nat Phillips playing every game and stuff? Problem is there isn't anything in the inhalers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an interesting one. We'll see. It's going to be quite a fun thing to watch. If you're not a Liverpool fan, it's going to be a very fun thing to watch, but we'll see. That Phillips catching a stray there, yeah. That Phillips was actually pretty good that year, wasn't he? He's not good enough for Liverpool, though, but he was pretty good that year. Yeah, Alisson did save us with the goal, didn't he? That was outrageously good. Anyway, chat. Good football chat, everybody. You know you can drag me into this. Just mention Liverpool. You know I can't resist it. We've had 17 minutes there of talking about actual football when we haven't actually gone to FM yet, but I can't resist. I can't resist. How's Lenny Dog? Right, before we do go in. Lenny, come here. Guess who's here? Lenny's here, everybody! Lenny's here. So, speaking of Lenny, look, you don't often get him on the camera in the attic, do you? He's a tired boy. Although he was just demanding that he could get onto my lap before the stream, and now I try and get on there and he looks moody about it, but there you go. The more I watch Jude, the more I think Liverpool don't get you. Oh, absolutely, Ollie. If Liverpool do not recover this season, they don't get Jude Bellingham, and then the whole plan is foiled. Absolutely. I agree. You right, mate? Lenny, this is a story, has started refusing to drink from his water bowl unless he's actually desperate, and then he does, but demands to go into the bathroom and drink from the shower. Don't you? Don't you? Just demands to drink from the shower. He goes and sits by the bathroom door until I open it. Then he goes and props himself up on the bath on the side until I put him in. Then you turn the shower on and he drinks from it like a fountain. And he doesn't drink all day until he gets to the shower water. Tastes different. Do you like it? Do you want some shower water? Look at those ears when I mention it. Do you want some shower water? Do you want a treat? He needs one of those fountain bowls. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to try and get him one, I think. It's his house. He can do what he wants. It's true. Right, where are you going to go? Can you get down? He's very attentive. Look at his ears. Whenever, like, this is the thing with Frenchies. When you mention things they like, their ears move. Look. Then do you want some dinner? I feel bad now, though. I haven't actually got anything. There's a Frubo in the fridge, I think. Do you want that? Right, come on then. Lenny's shower water. Oh, for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake. Yeah, it's not good for the water bill, though, Lenny. There is a crisis. He doesn't seem to capture that, does he? No. Remember when he was tiny? He was so small, wasn't he? If you go and watch the YouTube video of winning the Champions League, can my dog win the Champions League? He's so small in it. Tiny. Right, chat. Let's go to Football Manager. You got 20 minutes of pre-FM talk there. That might be one of our records. It's probably not one of our records, is it? 20 minutes of it. Have a dog. This is the start of the end. Always faffing over the dog. I know. The days when he was known as Yambo. There, before he was... There he goes. Look. He's going to go sit by the hatch now. We're trusting... I'm a bit... Why am I so... There we go. We're trusting that he's not going to jump down that hatch. Like, I've done this enough now to think that he's going to be fine, but I am a bit worried if someone knocks on the door that he's going to go. But you've got a bit of Lenny in the background. Lenny. Oi. He's staring at something. He won't even look at me. Re-retirement on it, yeah. Hello, mate. There you go. Oh, you're just off screen. That's annoying. He's looking, but you can't quite see him. Oh, well. Right, chat. We are playing Football Manager. We have just won the Champions League. I have not played anything since last weekend when we won the Champions League. I have not done too much really at all. I've just reveled in the glory of it, really. Ian!
X27. Hello. I don't have anything witty to say, sorry.
That's fair. That's fine. Understandable. Thank you very much for the 27 months. And Ollie, I didn't actually say thank you, I don't think. Ollie, thank you very much for the 26 months. High resolution, says Ollie. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Ian, as well. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ron, Virus, J-Lo, Bucky, for all of the follows as well. Yes. The next option, I think he wants to be in the bathroom. He probably does. I did mention, like, food, didn't I? So he's actually probably thinking he's going to go downstairs. Yeah, Neymar is still playing in 2028. He's still scoring goals in the Champions League. 13 in the Champions League. Is anyone fan of working up to date? Nah, I've seen it's a bit bugged. Walton Costin with 11 assists in the Champions League as well. That's great, isn't it? FM23 has UCL. Should we do... I might do a little video just about FM23. We could do it in the stream, actually, to be fair. Let's play a bit of FM now, though, whilst we need to get up to... Shall we continue to the... I wonder, actually, if we became an icon or anything. We did! All right, we actually became an icon. I think we were only favoured personnel before. Is anything... And that's literally it, though. We're still not a legend, or we won the Champions League. That's sad, actually, isn't it? Do we go to the rep boost? Yeah, I'm wondering if we do, you know. And we've also got the... Did Brazil have a tournament going on? Because I kind of want to apply for them as well. Their schedule is... The Copa America is this... Yeah, if they don't win the Copa America at the end of June, then we might also be able to go and get the Brazil job. Because that'll be after the tick over too. Yeah, let's continue for a bit. And maybe go to the rep boost. And I don't know, what's the plan for transfers? Who do we even think is like the target right now? Because if we look at the team, is Adriel good enough to come in for Bruno? Is it a centre mid? Maybe you could improve on him. He's still only 21 though. Signed Brazilians, yeah. Oh, we're going to... Emerson as the long-term goalkeeper, I suppose, still. Is it another striker? Who wants you? Oh, yeah. Ollie's wanted by some Turkish teams. Project Edison. I don't know if I really want to spend that much money on. We've still got loads of games left, right? We've got, like, yeah, loads of games left. 32 matches left on Allison before we have to pay the money. I think I'm all right with him, to be honest. Braytas is coming in Jan. Yeah, true, actually. Midfielder. We're just going to play Braytas immediately, I think, aren't we? Let's just build him. Let's play him as the DLP. Good shout. Maybe a striker? Because a striker allows us to play Vinicius wide if we want. Which is a great... Gives Gil his backup for everywhere. Or not even backup. He can start. They're going to be rotating, aren't they? Martinelli and Angelo. Is there a worldie? I don't think there is a worldie new gen striker, though, is there? Let's go continue and have a look. Get me back to Manchester, yeah. Arsenal just hired Ten Hag, by the way. Yeah, Frenchino Jr. wanted by a load of Turkish clubs, Keeney. Let's go, you cows. How you doing, Arthur? Hope you're good, my friend. Season review. It was a good season, so let's review it. We signed Welton, Costin, Lazaro, we need to sell you, don't we? Because you're Portuguese now. Vinicius joined and scored 22 goals. What a signing, by the way. A lot of money, but what a signing in the end. Allison actually was probably helpful in getting us to win the Champions League. We sold Breno, Luis Felipe. We sold a lot of big names here, actually. Militao's a good shout, actually, Ollie. Breno, Luis Felipe left. Marcos Antonio left for 38 mil, do you remember? That was a classic for the video. And then a few youngsters as well went. We loaned some people too. We've also got, like, what's his name? Jolson to sell. And Kid. We need to work out what to do with. There was the Bundesliga. We won it by 10 points. Champions League, of course, we won. We got knocked out in the second round of the German Cup. Meh. We also won the German Cup 3-0, which is pretty good. So a little treble for us, really. 9-0 was our best win, apparently. 3-1 against Real Madrid. We won 9-0 in the... Oh, yeah. It's the same game. Anyone from Church? Jonathan from Church is still an option, yes. I don't know. Are we selling Jonathan from Church? I feel like we might. I think you should pivot the save to Hertha, Bulgaria and really test yourself. Yeah. Jolson? What about Jolson? What's the question about Jolson? You just said Jolson question mark. Whereas Watford's João Pedro? Yeah, he's he was. I think we looked to sign him earlier in the save, and he just wasn't that good. You said sell him. Nah, we're not going to sell. No, not Jolson. Jobson. Nearly 500,000 shirts sold. That is mad. Angelo as well, being the biggest shirt seller, is maybe a surprise. Costin, Gabriel, Vinny, and Martinelli. Just realised I've missed that entire season. Didn't realise Vinicius Jr. had signed. Yeah, sorry, Keeney. There was our best 11 then. Vinicius didn't make the best 11. I'm not sure how that's happened, but Martinelli scoring 23 probably made that happen. 26 goals from Angelo again. 17 from Costin. Tell you what, that's actually because Neymar didn't usually start, did he? We had Leo played here, so Leo's not made the best 11 this year. Neymar got 22 goals in 16 starts. That's mad. Gil got 7 and 17 assists from Gil. Bruno, the only one who didn't get a rating, look. You can't really see some of those. Let me move over here for that particular screen. Completely worth nearly bankrupting the club for. Absolutely. What a team. What a bunch of lads. They're the wrong way around. That's frustrating. Why do they do that? Started watching Blacklist the other day, and you match the character in the series who wears glasses, beard, and short brown hair and works as a teacher. I feel like I've been told that before, Left 4 Dead. You have to send a link of him, and I'll tell you if I agree. Love a good lookalike. All right. Hertha Brazil owe everything to a fantastic start to the season. That kick-started the most unlikely of journeys. No, I think we were just good all year. Hertha Brazil started better than anyone. Why are they just going on about our start? Tom Keane is the character. Good player, innit? Yep. Does Alisson get sold this window? I don't think so. We were just saying he's got 30... he's got 32 league games left. So that's almost the entire season. So if you only play him in half, he's got 2 seasons left of playing. And I think that kind of makes sense. Overall best 11's been updated. Leo is in the overall best 11 somehow. He has got 38 goals, to be fair. Look at this. Martinelli, 244 games, 126 goals. Angelo's goal scoring is really good as well. 118 and 213. Yeah, Martinelli's played the most games for us. 244. Gabriel 197. Neto's still in it, 154. Any other weird names in there? Cabral 30 and 74. Emerson should be first team level in 2 years. Exactly right. So I don't think we need to do too much. Does anyone need a new deal? Let's check that actually. Nobody's out of contract this summer that we are worrying about too much. Fwog? I feel like we might let Fwog go as well. Although actually, does he have a bit of potential? Maybe we should... Oh, he's German, though. Do we let Fwog out into the world? Yeah, Teller's rating is a madness. He's so silly. Someone should make a video on that, shouldn't they? So silly. Do we give Fwog a new one? He's only on £55 a week. Do we sell him for a profit afterwards, maybe, when he develops a bit more? Kayub B. Thank you for the follow. Also, Jackie and Dondan. Load of follows, actually. Sergeant West, Ekyo, Halbon, Marsif. Thank you, guys. A goal every 3.75 from a CB is amazing. That is mad, isn't it, James? Yeah. Do I give Fwog a new one? I kind of feel like no, because he's not Brazilian. We let our renames out into the wild a bit. I think it's quite fun. Neymar's got a year left after this year, so he's okay. Alisson actually only does have a year left.
Okay.
Can we extend his? No. Wonder what he wants if we extend it. He's on 185. Does he want less? I kind of want to know what he wants first. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I think so too, Neo. How are you getting on now for Leipzig? Let's check in with a few of our Reinato Mora. You are in the first team squads. You've got a bit of value. You played 26 games for Erzgebirge Aue in the 3rd division, but you're back in the first team squad at Leipzig now. They might use you. Maybe. Let's see, Left 4 Dead. Erzgebirge Aue. Yeah. I can see it. I suppose there's... Yeah, I've had worse shouts for lookalikes, to be fair. Have you got a shortlist for renames? Yeah, I think so, right? Shortlist. Regen renames. Is there... Yeah, those are the ones that have left, right? Is there any ones that are on here that have left that I've missed off? I think it's just these guys, right? Crazy calls AJ3. Yeah, I do get that one a lot. And Harry Potter. Just Harry... Some people just come in to say Harry Potter. Which is nice. I enjoy it. But then when you leave, Ollie, etc., we'll put you onto here. Is there anybody else who's left that isn't on there? I don't think so. Yeah, the teacher part. Yeah, defo. Ooh, a thought. After the UCL rep, bump staff. Oh, yeah. When we get the rep bump, some staff might come back. True. We need to try that. Potter. Season review we looked at. Where are they now? Side of 2022. Mad. Crisantos at Real Hispalis. Marcos Antonio Stoke. Where is William Arau? Yeah, I thought he might be retired. He is. Yeah, I feel like there is a bit in it, isn't there, Wildcats? How you doing, by the way? Hope you're good. All right, they want us to win the Bundesliga next year. Oh, end of next season. Is that this coming season? Suddenly, our expectations are quite high now. Win the Bundesliga and reach the semi-final of the Champions League. It's a bit scary when he gets to this, isn't it? Because there's not much room for error. I'm going to accept it, but there we go. Well, it's transfer time. Can we discuss the insane transfer depth in the network save? Nah. One season to go, though, isn't there? Just, you got to play the game. Got to play the game. Pav's worse for it, so that's getting me off the hook, I feel. Pav's is way worse. You have won it 2 years in a row. Yeah, that is true. That is true. There's the... Let's have a look at the dynamics, actually. I do like... Yeah, at the end of the season, when you just go through everything. It's quite nice, isn't it? Hierarchy. Do they all support me now? Neymar doesn't. Well, they've got no real opinion of me. Neymar, Cesar, Savio, and Lazaro. Well, Lazaro, you need to get out of here anyway. Get out. Unspecified. Yeah, Pav's shooting for -1 billion. Late 20s and hangovers don't mix. Try your 30s. Well, I don't even bother to try. I'm like, nah, it's not happening. Lime and sodas for me all evening. I'm quite happy with that. Discuss plans for next season then. I think, make sure you go back to, I'd accept nothing less than winning it. That's what they've said. Agreed. Semi-finals? Is that latter stages? Must be. What? Well, it was either final or latter stages, and our expectation is semi-finals. All right, we'll aim higher. Have a good pre-season. Hangovers plus 30s plus child plus dog equals help. Yeah, when you've got responsibilities that you can't opt out of. Yeah, even a dog alone is enough for that. Bocau's wanted on a transfer as well. Is it time to move Bocau on? Look at his potential. How they massacred our boy. He just didn't reach his potential. Like, he's quite good still. Like, if that was 16, 16 for his paces, and you'd be like, yeah, brilliant. Didn't quite reach it, did he? 2 years, Kakota. Thanks for the 24 months, Kakota. What a guy. Chat, you know what to do. 2 big resubs today. 3 big resubs today. Ian, Ollie, and Kakota. Madness. Thank you, guys. Yeah, once you win it, they don't listen to what the board says. Is that what it is? Fair enough, then. These are guys that missed with injuries. We're going to say goodbye to Tellez. Tellez has a bid on him. Oh, from us to become a coach. Sorry, he's retiring, isn't he? So I don't know why you'd have a bid on him. Where should we go? Where should we go, chat? Would you like to go to Austria, Italy, Switzerland, or the West Midlands? Where should we go on our pre-season training camp? I love how the West Midlands is on there. Is that because of our affiliate clubs? It must be, right? With like Hereford and Malvern. It's going to be West Midlands. I feel like we've gone there every year. Yeah, I knew it. Right, we're going there. 3 people in a row said that. 4 people now. 5. Yeah, okay, that's where we're going. Arsenal in for Leo. Now, hear me out. If they offered 120 million, would you sell him? Get us to the splash. Yes, James. You know it. It is September on Twitch. It is indeed September, which... What does that mean? You can get... Is it just cheaper to sub, right? No? I kind of think... I'd probably still say no. Because we can't go and get a better player than him, even with 120. But are we worried about his output? We shouldn't be, should we? That's pretty good still. The thing is, he just scores all of his goals in the same games. The physicals are mad. He's so good. He should be better than he is the worry. I wonder if he'd be better as a winger. Would he just be better as a winger with these physicals? Is that for only one match? Yeah, well, I'm just thinking about, like, we could really get some real money, couldn't we, then? Neymar came 3rd in the Golden Boots. There's the Champions League. Award winners. Gabriel won the Defender, says our 2nd. We've got Neymar and Costin for midfielder. Angelo came 3rd in striker. Cesar continues to improve. Oh, they just made it a bank holiday. Does that mean... And is it going to be a Monday, chap? Did they just do that, did they? Does that mean I do get a day off? Also, what was the didn't confirm the date. If it's a bank holiday, it must be, it can't be, you can't have a bank holiday on a weekend, can you? So it must be the Monday then, right? Unless, I don't know. Cesar. Look how good Cesar is. Do we get days off? Exactly. A day off. What a guy. He played pretty much every game last year as well, which is big. 40 matches for him. It's the 19th in all the UK. Will be closed. So it is the 19th. That's the Monday, isn't it? You're in Poland, so no, that is true. This is true. You all right, mate? He's just like... It's quite a good place for him to sit, actually. He's actually on the screen. We've got Lenny Cam constantly, look. Just not there. There, look. There. Cute. The Monday's gone by. That's not good. We need to improve those. I don't want to spend money on them, but our youth and training facilities have both been downgraded. Oh God. Let's do training first. In fact, I'll ask for both. It's going to be a load of money spent is the problem though, isn't it? Jobson needs to pay for it. We need to sell Jobson and then he'll pay for it. Can I check? I can't change his asking price until he comes back, can he? The finances aren't amazing. It is a bit scary. Small Twitch and he's finito. Yeah, it isn't great, is it? You work for a UK company, so I'd be off, but everything will be open. Oh, Ian, all right. You win. You've finessed the system again. Yeah, it is a bit scary. I want to get some wood to make like a lid that just goes off. That's my long-term plan. And I say long-term. Okay, we are 2.5 mil for training, 2.7 mil for youth facilities. I guess that's 5 mil. It's probably worth it, isn't it? It's not too bad. No offers. I'm wondering why they still haven't done anything with the stadium. I know it would cost so much, but weird. Lenny. Yeah, double play Monday if you are working. That's true. All right, mate. Come over here then. Come away from the gap. Eduardo Silva won the Bundesliga 2. He played 30. He scored a load of goals, didn't he? They won the league, look. And he was the top goal scorer, 25. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Let's persuade Lazaro to leave. True. Persuade to leave. You have no future. Then sell unspecified. I did offer him out unspecified, but they're going to offer no money. Did you see that? 30k for him. Let's transfer list him as well. If they got promoted, extend his loan there. Yeah, we could do that, actually. Bundesliga. Shall I offer it to them and see what they say? Now. Offer to clubs. I can't. We'll have to wait, I think. I can't do it now. Yeah, good shout, actually. Here he comes. Good boy. Come away from the gap. All right, he's moving. We can relax. Everyone breathe out. I don't know why he's sat there now. He's now sat there. What day do we reckon the tick over was? Like 18th of June, right? So we've got about a month to just go through here. But it's good. We can chat about things, look at things in the save. He knows where the camera is. Yeah, he does. He knows what he's doing. He looks like a little growth on my shoulder now. 23rd-ish. Okay. FM23 discussion while we wait. I kind of want to do it as like a... Well, I kind of want to do it as a video, but I'm not on holiday, so I need to... We wouldn't actually be able to progress, so maybe not. You, my brown-eyed girl. Ten Hag to Arsenal. Right, still no offers for him. Feel the asking price is too much. I offered him out unspecified, though. City want him. Is he a really weird situation, this player? Because this player is quite good for a lot of teams. Has a bit of potential still. Has played for the under-21s. Is valued at 1 million. But they're offering 30... No, like, City want him. I feel like his values and everything is all over the place. Kanate, new deal. All right, the staff are signing new deals, which is a thing. Maybe loan to Sal? Yeah, maybe. Might be the way to do it.
Follow me. Okay.
I'm going to wait on the staff and things and continue. Forbes, thank you for the follow, buddy. I'm going to see if any of our old staff will come back now that we're champions of Europe.
Follow me. Okay.
Look how he's sat. Look at how he's actually sat. Let me see if can I go on here. He's so relaxed. It's going to be a bit blurred in the background, but look at that. Look at that seating position he's gone for. He is relaxed.
Follow me. Okay.
I am relaxed. Did you see what I said for me on the contract? I did, yeah. You've got potential or something, right? Has the ability to be part of our squad. Yeah, the problem is that you're not Brazilian. If you were Brazilian, perfect. These guys are actually Brazilian. Could help the affiliate club. Should I just let all these go?
Okay.
They're not going to do much, are they? He's so relaxed. Max chill, yeah. He does like coming up here now. When I start to climb the ladder to come up here, he'll go and put his like feet on like the second rung of the ladder and wait for him to lift him up. So he actually, that's how he shows what he wants to do. Like that's what he does with the bath when he wants to get. Ooh, Allison contract. Yeah, Allison's got 12 months left on his contract. But I feel like we just let it expire. And by that time, Emerson's ready. And if we need to, before the end of this contract, we give him an extra year. Like that's he's got a year. It's not like it's expiring now. I think, right? Yeah, 2029. Some of these are 2028, like Ollie's, but yeah. Lenny's figured you out. He has. Yeah. Oh, we've got offers. Okay, good. Just wants to be in the boys' room. Exactly. Okay, they're actually not that terrible, those bids. Shall we just... I mean, shall we play them off against each other a little bit here? Like, accept one of them and see if we can get 1 million. Should we... Who did he want to... Who does he prefer here? Astana. Okay. There isn't... Oh, there. That's Astana. Yeah, we'll accept Astana and we'll auction him for the other ones, I reckon. So 725 plus 40% was what they offered, or what Colo offered. So let's do 1 million. Was it profit? Yeah, percentage of profit. Well, let's see if we can get 20% of the price rather than profit. And see if we just get a bit of that from Colo. Who do they recommend we sign then? Let's just see. Striker, shadow striker, winger, goalkeeper. We should look for someone to replace Alisson eventually. There's interest in Vinicius Jr., is there? United and Bayern in for Vinicius. Interest in Leo as well. So we're looking really for replacements. They think we should get a quality right winger, though. That's Gil, though. Do we really need a quality right winger? Yeah, let's see what they say. Let's get started. Now let's see the reports. Edison is their first person. Fair enough. That's the only one as well. Let's not bother with that, I don't think, too much. Let's move on. Right, striker centre, who they recommending. Evan Nilsson used to play for us. Richarlison, meh. Okay, those are the only two options, are they? Yeah, find me a striker, please. That'll work. Make it slightly higher. Make it slightly longer. Go and find me a striker. Shadow striker, we'll see who you recommend. Miguel Silveira. I think we looked at him before. I don't think he's quite good enough. Great determination and dribbling. Would actually be a squad option, but I don't think I want to buy him. Who wants him? Yeah, what's Gabby Jesus up to? I think he went Barcelona, didn't he? Is that Arsenal? Leeds want him. He'd actually be good, Miguel Silveira. What's his average ratings like? Meh. I'm not going to buy him. But okay. Peglo, we keep getting recommended. Those are the only two. Right, winger. I'm interested in these ones. Who you got? Ooh. Sign him whatever the price. He doesn't have the potential. This guy says sign him whatever the price, but is only 3 stars current, 3 stars potential. 28 million. He's 21. I don't think he's signed whatever the price, though, is he? He's quite good, but Gil is way better. It's interesting that the scouts love him that much. Let's compare him to Gil. It's Gil all day, right? Look at the physicals and things. He's more of a left winger. Is Asensio left-footed? Where you going, mate? Oh, he's gone to sit in my shirts. Okay. I like him. Yeah, I do like him. He's either-footed as well, actually. I do like him. I don't think he's better than Gil, though. Never believe the scout. I think you can believe the scouts sometimes. I think it is something to consider. Either-footed is nice. Can play on both sides. I tell you what, that would be useful. 30 million is a lot, though. Who's he wanted by? A lot of Prem teams. Dortmund, Milan, Juventus, Valencia too. Leon. Prefer the 6'4" guy. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if he will come up into this as well. Let's continue to scout him, though. He's the only one they found. Who was... They also looked at... Oh, what's this for? We thought these players would be a good fit for the team. Fabinho is interested. I don't think they want to sell. Yeah, not for sale. Fabinho would be a signing, though. I'll tell you what. Wouldn't mind that. Bravo. I think we looked at Bravo as well. We've got Breitas coming in, so we said no to him, I think. Who was the... Who was that winger? Does anyone remember his name? The 6'4" guy. What's this doing? Contract expiring. We don't need that. Nationality Brazilian. 5-star potential on Bravo. Yeah, he does look good. I think Breitas, he's just... They're going to play the same position. So I just don't think we spend our money on him. We definitely scouted... Oh, God. Like, this is who that guy would come in to replace. We can't... Like, surely Gil has to just keep starting, right? Look at Gil's potential. What a player. Like, he's our current right winger. Unless we retrain him and use him elsewhere. But do you know what? His finishing at 11 makes me think I could use him as a striker almost. Remember we used to laugh at his finishing? 11's not that bad. It's not amazing, obviously. I would like to know who that player was, but I can't remember his name. Any ideas? Gil is sick. Yeah, he is. Any ideas? Let's look at our default. Tassio's joining. This is an old shortlist, I think, isn't it? He has 8 finishing. Yeah, he's got 11 finishing now. Makes me think, what can Kid learn? That's kind of true, because if Kid picks up his finishing, Kid is also a worldie. The 10 strength isn't near, and his potential's dropped. He's only got 7 finishing. That's a long way to go, isn't it? Did score some... Oh, yeah, didn't really score that many. I think we sell Kid still. Does make you wonder, though. Yeah, you're right. Who was that player that we were looking at? I don't even know how to find out. The 6'4" guy. If I go... Kid is 22. Yeah, he's also 22. True. Yeah, we should try and sell him, shouldn't we? I just don't know if we're going to get good money for him. And I don't think we're going to get the money we deserve for him. He was 6'4", right, this guy? Brian. It was Brian. It was Brian. Do you remember he was in the next gen? We found him. Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. I think we should maybe sign Brian. He's in the next gen, even though his potential isn't as high as, like, Bravo's. But I think we could get him for, like, 8 million. We've got... He definitely went a winger. No, he's our striker, isn't he, I think? We've got 33 mil to spend as well. I mean... He's very meta. Does he become really good for us, do you think? 19, start him as a striker. Look at his physicals. He's 6'4". He's got 16 jumping reach. He's actually only got 12 finishing. Are we worried about that? Does he score a load of goals for us, though? Does he score goals now? He actually does score goals now. Yeah, wide target man if we used one. He's played a lot of football as well for AMG. 21 games... 10 goals, 28 games, 18 goals. He is scoring goal. Finishing doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. It's not the be-all and end-all. Like, right? That's the thing I would say. Finishing alone does not matter. Finishing is still one of his the attributes. Like if you look at just, we'll use Gil as the example. Definitely doesn't score as many goals as he could because of his finishing. But yeah, I do agree. Does have comes deep to get ball. We need to train that out of him, Luke. I think we said that last time. If we could get runs in behind instead, he'll be much better. Let's compare him to Bocau. I mean, he's better than Bocau. Same physically and defending. Better speed. Better vision. A little bit off, but is Bocau older now? Bocau is 3 years older than him now as well. Better aerially, better mentals. I mean, it's not actually that much between them. The physicals for me, though, just sway it in his favour. Bocau does have 17 finishing, though, doesn't he? I've been watching your Must Win the Champions League VOD. Biffy, if you're watching that VOD, fair play to you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. Well, finished it last night. You've gone and watched 33 hours. What a guy. What a guy. I still need to find a way of saving that. I can't upload it to YouTube. I think I have to save them all in segments and then upload them. I kind of don't want to lose the whole thing because after 2 months on Twitch, the VODs disappear. So I need to work on that. I need to make sure I do that. I don't like using the polygon to compare. No, I agree. This gives you a better picture. 16 teamwork is really nice. Better determination. Technique's not as good as Bocau's. Dribbling and finishing, obviously. The dribbling being less is interesting too. I still think he's probably better though. And for 8 mil, and he's in the next gen. 33, you were asleep for half of it. I think it wasn't half of it, was it, James? But yeah. Should we do a bid for him or should I wait? Nobody else wants him right now, so we could probably wait. He has more composure. Yeah, he does. I like him. I kind of feel like we should just get him done. Should we just do it now? 8 million. Let's make a bid. They asked for a loan back. He wants 39k. According to James, half of 33 is 6. Yep. Yep. Squad player I'm okay with. 44k. I'm all right with it. Let's see if we can get it to 35. I don't really want to put that in. I will put a relegation release clause. Make this one slightly higher. We'll give your agent a nice little check in the post. Wage after 20 games is 56. That is quite a climb. Do you know what? Let's go with the 44 and it will stay at the 44 rather than that, I reckon. He's going to ask for some of these back, isn't he? Hello, Lenny. He's asking to climb up now. How you doing, Watto? Flipping heck, it's Tayo Cruz. That is my favourite. We need to make that a sound, Kokota. We need to make that a sound. All right. I'm sort of okay with that. Rather than it going to 70k after one season, let's pay him 50. Because I think he's going to be good. Only a C- signing, but he is one of the next gen. I think we should do that for 8 million anyway. Let's bring him in. And I think he's a bit of a project. I wanted a striker. And he's a 6'4" winger that we can turn into a striker. I think it's going to be fun. Let's do it. All right, mate. We could part company with Thiago, apparently. I don't really know who you are, so maybe. That's fine. Schweiz is moving. Squad dynamics update, all good. Was this the intro song in NHL 99, was it, Castle? That's cool. That's cool. I don't think there's any big... there wasn't any big Brazilian contracts that were expiring this summer, was there? Like, nobody like a... Look at Thiago again. I think we liked Thiago back in the day. He's been on loan. Do you remember he played as the right back? I just don't think he's got the potential. And what is he? His technicals really let him down, don't they? Because everything else is pretty good as a right back. But he can't cross or dribble. And he's got like 8 heading and 4 finishing and 6 crossing and stuff. Extend and then loan again. I mean, he's got another year. You reckon extend him? And give him an extra year? Can we do an extra year? He wants 11k. What's he on now? 3.9. It's a big boost to his numbers, though, is the thing. Increase his value. Yeah. I'm with you. He's got like 4 million value. Maybe it's probably worth it, isn't it? I kind of don't want to go too high with that, and I don't want to give you that. All right, we'll give you 9k. Give you a bit of value. Well, then we'll see if we can extend the loan as well. Right, Lazaro's going to Astana. Nobody came back with another bid, so he's going to Astana for 700k. He failed with us because he became Portuguese, which is a surefire way to get yourself out of this club. If you're a Hertha Brazil player and you want to leave the club, just change nationality and you're out. I feel like we lost money on him. No, he didn't. 19k. He was really cheap, wasn't he? 19k, no appearances. Actually, did he make an appearance? Yeah, he did. Twice in the cup. No league appearances. We'll take an extra like 700k for a player. Fine. Phil thinks we're upset about losing him. Thinks the fan base are upset about losing him. Meh. I think we're all right with it. No Penson. No attribute masking. True Immobile is going to retire. We're listening to Hero as well. Feel like I might be becoming a little Portuguese. What should I do? Well, to be honest, it's up to you, but you know what happens. You won't be allowed to be in this stream anymore. So it's giga easy to you. Nope. Lewis, thank you for the prime, by the way. I missed that earlier. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I'll play it again because I missed it. What a guy. Oh, thank you. Can you extend Silver's loan? I tried before and I couldn't. Something Corralio. Exactly. How you doing, Isle? Hope you're good, my friend. How are things? Hope you are good. Yeah, I don't think we could extend it. We couldn't before, anyway. Is it Ederaldo Silver, isn't it? Less than a month now. Is that why you can? Okay. Ederal. I'm good. Been a little bit. How are things? It has been a little bit. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was like, you've been a little bit. I was like, you've been a little bit what? It has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, things are good. We won the Champions League last stream, so we're just basking in the glory of that at the moment. We've relaxed ourselves now that we've won the Champions League with Hertha Brazil, so we know whatever we do now for the rest of the save before FM23 is going to be nice and is a bonus. Happy days. I'm very happy about that. Can you stay at your club? Aha. Proposed loan extension. Good stuff, Ollie. They don't want to pay any of his wages. Do we allow this to happen? We're now in the dynasty creation of the save sinks. Exactly. Do I let him go for no wages? He's only on 6k anyway. Which makes me wonder, can you pay 50% of them? Yeah. Alright. They can pay 50. I think they offered that, right? Was there anything else that was different on there? Important player, striker centre. Can be recalled. Cannot be terminated. I don't think we want to anyway, do we? Let's do... If you can be recalled but it can't be terminated, what's the difference? Yeah, I can see Bernardo. If Bernardo goes and Gundo's probably a year older, I can definitely see there being a spot in the City midfield for Jude Bellingham. I really just hope that they've done a lot of... They can't terminate. Is that what it is, Luke? Yeah, that makes sense, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, good point. I really hope Liverpool have got something down in, like, a proper agreement. Which could happen, right? You'd expect so, by the way that things have gone, but who knows? Who knows? Right, Thiago signed his new deal. Shall we offer him out? Shall we see if we can propose his loan? Because he's at Hanover as well. How many games did he play? Not as many, but they are in the Bundesliga now. I feel like we should see if we can keep him there as well, right? Yeah, agreed, Dial. They need one more than one signing as well. It is true. Let's propose that as well. Oh, they've bid already. They do want him. Good. And they'll pay 40% wages. Let's see if we can... Squad player, though. He played 30, you recorded... Oh, true. Only squad player, though. That's fine. I think I'd rather him be there. That's why it has 2 different spells. Gotcha. How much will Arthur improve the midfield? I don't think he will improve the midfield. Well, I think what he will do is he'll stop the midfield becoming too much worse with injuries. I think Liverpool got to adds depth, exactly. I think Liverpool got to a scary position where the depth really did fall off a cliff to the point where they'd be regretting loaning out Tyler Morton, and they needed somebody that just maintains a certain level, and I think that's what his signing is. Right, we're going to sign Brian. Chat, can we get a round of welcome Brian, please? Brian, that is my granddad's name. Not spelled like that, though. But welcome, Brian. You're in. What? Oh, I can cancel somebody. Fine. Who should we sack to bring in Alex Telles as an under-19 coach? Welcome, Brian. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Brian, good. It can't be Superintendent McCupcakes, that's for sure. Are you any good at your job? You're actually quite good at your job, so you're going to stay. We've got a goalkeeping coach here that is 12, 11, 12. This guy's cheap to get rid of. And you're bad. Goodbye, Stefan Meisner. Unfortunately, you're very cheap to dispose of. I could ask for more staff. Let's ask for that first. Did they say yes then? All right. The board are now willing to allow the contract renewal to be completed. All right, that was easier. Good one, Rai. Tellers has... This is a sad day, by the way. This is a sad day, but a happy day. To celebrate everything that Alex Tellez did as a player for us. What a man. What a man. He's now retired. How many games did he play for us? 120 appearances. He's now a coach for the under-19s. Who's bid for him? Us. Okay. He's a very bad coach. He's not good. A new chapter. Who's on set pieces? To be fair, Tellez didn't actually play that many games last year. He only started 7. My God, what a downgrade. Yeah, he's bad. And the last guy was crap. To be fair, we didn't sack the other guy. He's been added. It's been added. Exactly, James. Number of coaches allowed. There we go. Look, we added one. Scouting update. Bukayo Saka is number 1 on that. Very much not Brazilian, though, is he? Any of these actually Brazilian? Wellington Daniel is. Oh, I liked Wellington Daniel. He's a no, though. Send him on a coaching course. Yeah, why don't we do that? Good point. Can I do it on... Where can I do it? Come on board. Don't say no. He is terrible. He needs to go on a coaching course. They have not said yes yet. The cheat code. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Yes, so he's going on his coaching course. Excellent. He's got a national... He's going for a national C license, or has he got a national... He's going for his national B. Get in. Would you like set piece coaches added to FM23? Yep. Don't see why not. They're a real thing, aren't they? So they should be in the game. Like, more and more teams are employing them, and so they should be in the game, I think. I'd really like a really decent system. Oh, tell you what, by the way, chat. I'd like to do a thing where we... about features and things, but we'll come back to that. I'd like that to be a thing, and you see an actual... You have like a set pieces. You see in game how effective your set pieces are, and like the percentage of them that do well based on how good your staff is and how much training you've done. You can actually see, you work on it, probably at the cost of not working on other things. Like you prioritize. I'd like to see more of that, where you prioritize your training into certain areas. For example, Stoke would do all of their set pieces, whereas playing tiki-taka football for other teams, and you see that in the... I'd like a bit more of a link between them. On your corners, do you attack near post? I'll show you them. There is actually a video all about set pieces that we've done. Near post, look. There you go. And it's Gabriel who How many goals did Gabriel score last year? Can I actually not click on his name from here? I can't, can I? Gabriel got 7 goals in the league, 12 goals all comps. Got 14 in one season, 6 in the next one. This was going around Twitter. What say you? Which famous person that you hadn't known personally did you feel the most grief for when they died? I saw that, and it's a really weird one for me. And I don't know why this was the case, really, but the one that like got me the most, that I was like deeply sad about, was Gerard Houllier. I think it's because he was the Liverpool manager when I first got into like watching Liverpool properly. It was like late 90s, early 2000s, and he just seemed like a really nice man. And then he went like some of the things he went through with like his health issues at the club, and then when he came back from that and things, there was some like as a you know a young lad, they obviously impressed something on me. Really sad about Gerard Houllier, really sad. And that was the one. It's quite a left field one, I feel like, as well, isn't it?
Follow me. Okay.
Bowie for you, yeah. Gary Speed for you. It's weird, isn't it, how these certain people have more of an effect on you. Captain. Alex Tellez is no longer here. Who becomes our actual captain? Is it Jolson at 22? He has great leadership. He's probably going to play every game. He probably is, isn't he? Yeah, Robin Williams will definitely be the one for lots of people. Probably not Gil, because Jolson will start anyway. I think Bruno would make a lot of sense. We could just do Bruno here and then Jolson back up. Yours is Rick Mile. Yeah. I think comedians are a big one for those, isn't there? I feel like you have a big connection to comedians, like Rick and like Robin Williams. I'm a heartless person, very very rarely show emotion, but Ericsson for me, that was horrific. Yeah, Keeney, that was bad for me. Seeing the Ericsson thing, and because I think everybody thought he had died at one point, right? Seeing that was genuinely traumatizing when that was happening, wasn't it? Reyes got me in the feels. Yeah. Bruno and Neymar. Who should we go here? I don't know if I want to do Neymar. I don't think he's going to play enough games to warrant it. Do we do Jolson and then Bruno, or do we do Bruno and then Jolson, and then Jolson becomes the... Like, make Bruno the captain here, make Jolson the vice. Because Bruno until January is going to start in midfield at least, isn't it? Let's do that.
Okay.
I quite like Bruno going from vice to captain now.
Follow me. Okay.
Wolves 2, Hertha Boogaloo. Sure. Frenchinho Jr. for the last 3 weeks, yeah. All right, Ederaldo is going back on loan to Hanover, which I think is a good thing. Zion, got ya. Thank you for a very swift letting me know how you say your name. I like it. Rip Tellers, I know. Sad. How you doing, Beyond? How you good, my friend? Duncan Ferguson has turned down the Dundee job. There's a thing. That's interesting. The way he came out and said he wants to be a manager and stuff, and then turned down the job. Interesting. Somebody replied to my tweet saying handsome. Just want to say shout out Danny. Thank you. Yeah, it felt like a good fit, didn't it, to be fair? How you doing, Ren? Good morning, my friend. Ooh, big bid for Gil. 2 big bids for Gil.
Okay.
It's not that big. It's a hard name to pronounce, so I just go places ready to say, yep, that's absolutely fair, Zion. Good stuff. I just reject this outright, right? He's going to need some convincing to stay at the club. United have offered 86 in total. Liverpool have offered 71 in total. I feel like we have to, don't we? Prob's been asked already, but will there be a Panenka? Yeah, we're going to do a Panenka tomorrow, Ren. We'll probably talk. We've got a few other things we want to talk about without the football, so we will still do one, yeah. Yeah. Want to talk about the transfer window. Want to talk probably more about VAR, to be honest. But yeah, just not about the football in general. But there's still loads of stuff we can chat about. Just get me talking about Liverpool. Well, that's an hour anyway, isn't it? You're talking round. Yeah, I think so. Let's reject both. We can basically just say they didn't offer enough, right? And ask for 120, and I think it'll be fine. All right, here we go. Let's see if Bruno can sort it first in his first act as new captain. Don't mention Napoli. Not going to. So what's your weekend plans behind the stream? We've got a load of like house sorting out to do. So that basically. The decorator guy is coming back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. On Monday for the last bit of stuff. So there's still stuff everywhere because everything's been painted and redecorated. So we need to get everything ready for that. But we kind of, yeah, there's just a load of stuff to do. Everything like it's a mess, basically. So that's basically the plan. We were going to go to the one of the parks near us had like an event on that we're going to go to tomorrow, but it's been cancelled. So next part of the Megson Mastermind out on Monday too. Yeah, that's also part of the plan, Olympique. I'm going to record a Saints video, maybe an FM23 type video, and then, yeah, do that. Just check his position in the hierarchy. Yes, will do.
Not frustrates
He is
X17.
Highly influential, Ollie. You're running a Dortmund save and weaseled your way with 30 million to spend 271. Yep. Love it, Xeon. That's the way to do it. That's exactly the way I would do it. Ren, back to school is actually pretty good. It's quite chilled. My class seemed nice, which is good. I'm so tired, though. It felt like a really long week, but good to be here. Confirmation on a beta save. Yeah, I don't know my beta save. I'm open to opinions on it. I actually have no idea who I want to do for a beta save. I don't know if I... Obviously, I want to play the game and do a beta save, but I don't know who with. And I don't know if I'll make videos on it. I'm not sure. The best thing about... Oh, sorry. Notfla, by the way. I was just putting that off and then nearly forgot. Notfla, thank you for the 17 months, dude. Appreciate you. Could do Liverpool. Could do United. I kind of maybe want to just do United. Could be fun. Brighton could be fun too. Notfla, thank you, dude. And Nugbug Games, thank you for the follow. Chelsea. You did Leicester last time and Chelsea before, just to let the chat know. Yeah, it probably won't be Chelsea's who've done that before. We did Chelsea, then Leicester. Yeah, Nice is full of X stars. Prem is the best way to do in terms of views. It's depressing, but it just is. If you're going to do a beta save, you do a Premier League team usually, just because if you do Nice, it won't get as many views. Either on YouTube or on Twitch, to be honest. Would love a Leeds. I actually the thing is, I'm well on board with Leeds at the moment in a weird way. I just really like Jesse Marsh. And I quite like some of the signings. Like Tyler Adams, I love him. Aronson, I'm a fan of. So maybe. What about Real or Barca? Yeah, to be fair. They probably get decent views, but yeah. Beta save Forest. See if you can keep them up with all the players they've signed. That's true. Fulham. The thing is as well, you basically get one season. I only get one season with a beta save. So doing a team like Leeds, Fulham, it can be a bit of a damp squib because you might finish like 6 and then you've run out of time. So it's like, do you go with a team that can win the league and then you go for the league and the Champions League or whatever? That's kind of the way that I'm feeling it too. Or you go right the other end, you do Bournemouth and you try and save, like keep them up sort of thing. I'm not sure. All right, let's talk to Gil. Wasn't close to our evaluation, or should I tell them that he is a very influential player? Finally win a trophy with Spurs. That's not a bad shout. I thought the beta save was more than one season. What do you mean? The beta is 2 weeks Veting. Because I probably won't continue the beta save. I'll probably start a new save on the actual game coming out. Save Liverpool from relegation. So the way that I play and the way that when I stream Veting, it means that it's probably not going to be more than one season. Doesn't matter how important I am. Ollie, we're in the mud. Pay rise? I'll stay, but it has to be a good offer. All right. We're giving Gil a pay rise. I'd be happy to stay for 175k a week. You're on 70. Follow me. Okay. I'm going to have to say yes to this, though, aren't I? I mean, he's going to be worth 175, but that's a lot of wages. He is worth it, for sure. Look how good he is. I just didn't really want to spend that money now, because the middle one... Doesn't seem outrageous. We'll sort out the details in the negotiations. Yeah. Middle and do a deal. Let's do that, yeah.
Breezy from
Breezy!
X24. 2 years is a long time.
2 years is absolutely a long time. Breezy, thank you so much for 2 years of support on the channel. What a guy. What a guy. Thank you, buddy. Show some love, some appreciation for Breezy 24 months and also Notfler for 17. Loads of really long resubs coming in today. Madness. Right, let's do that. Let's offer him a new contract now then. Let's not have that in there. Long-term deal. 5 years. He wants the 175. We can probably bring this down a bit now, can't we? What do you reckon we can get it down to by adding relegation release clause? And also maybe a slightly higher appearance. And giving his agent $1 million.
Ren 1,000.
I don't think you can. Well, he said we'll negotiate. I think he might hold out for this, but he did talk about negotiating. Let's just do that. I'm not even sure that's a better deal over the top, but it makes me feel better that it was 165. Was it Ollie? Fair enough then. We've locked him. We've got him tied down for 5 years now. It's not the worst thing, is it? The way it said your name. How did it? I missed it. How did it say it?
Oh, thank you.
Ren 1986.
Ren 1986. Ren, thank you for the 4 months, buddy. Legend. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Not for Ren 19. Oops. Hello, Lenny. He just keeps coming standing next to my Oh yeah, the LVL. That was weird, wasn't it? It is like those vibes. United back for Gil, maybe. Pep really wants Gil, so United is, yeah, that is Pep. Pep's at United. Yeah, of course. I know it well. I know it well, Ren. All right, Thiago is also going back. So Hanover have kept 2 of their loanees that got them promoted. We take that. Rip Latvian lass. Oh, imagine. What time that was. They were both terrible. Those Latvians we signed, weren't they? We've had some weird times. The Stallion. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. What are we going to do today, chat? What's everyone's plans? It's going to get to about 12:30 and everyone's going to be like the Escobar meme on the swings. There's no football. Does Lenny want shower water? Absolutely does, yes. Savio bid. He's a decent backup, isn't he? He's happy to be an emergency backup, but there's a lot of clubs who want him. Thank God for F1. That is true, actually. Going to my favourite footy club. Nice. Oh yeah, I think we should take more than this, yeah. I was wondering whether we should, like, ask for 20 here and then whether we accept it. Especially as we're signing a guy who can play left wing. I know we're going to use him as a striker. We still don't really have the left wing. He is just a nice squad option, isn't he? I think we keep him. RC Lons have just bid 64 million for our centre-back. He's actually got a release clause of 120, which might be something to consider.
Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, Lynx, you're lucky. You're lucky. I was pleased to see Gil scoring for his country. Indeed. Might go to the pub. Not allowed to watch football because I'm meant to be mourning, but I can go and get... That's true, actually, yeah. That is true. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Leipzig. There's Bundesliga football, isn't there, of course. Leipzig, Dortmund is a big game. Leipzig new manager. Leo off the mark for Brazil. Let's see how he reacts to this. Thanks, he appreciates it. You're welcome, mate. Leo has scored for Brazil. Does that take his value up? Hopefully. When does... We're not... Yeah, well, okay. We're on the 11th of June. We'll have the tick over fairly soon then. This is good. Marseille Lille could be good. I might watch a League 1 game, yeah. That's what Lizzie would have wanted. Yeah, I think she personally requested that Liga 1 should be shown in the UK. Why is football cancelled but cricket, rugby, etc. is on? Doesn't seem to make sense. I think because they decided first, Matt, and there was a bit of pressure. We talked about it earlier. It was pressure to make the decision, and they went with the safe option. Is my feeling on it. I am also sad about that. He supports Schalke, so confirm Dortmund will smash Leipzig. Nice. 93 million. They've just bid for him. I kind of want to see how high they'll go. I'm going to reject it because he should sign a new contract, right? Hopefully he doesn't get upset now that I've rejected that. We've been hit with a tax bill. Fine. We've just got... Did we just get some more money there? Yes. Yes. We just got some more money. We've just been given a 21 million to come in, but this was to do with the... Made a profit of 220 million. We were on about 30 million. We've just gone up to Champions League money. We've just gone up to 160 million. Hello. Surely this transfer revenue can come up now. Surely. We're at 25%. No, 15%. And we've got mad money in the bank now. Plus money after the tick over. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get some decent money here. I don't know if it will go up again. Hopefully it does, right? On the tick over. Nice that Jair Bruno actually put his hand in his pocket for once. Doesn't do that often, does he? 21 million. Thank you very much. I hardly ever get injuries during a match. Needs to be looked at. I get quite a lot of injuries during a match. I don't think they're too off realistic. 88 million for Angelo. Asked for the tick over, asked for the money. Yeah. Good point. For transfer budget. He's also going to need to be persuaded to stay. Only yellow ones? No, I feel like they happen. Maybe they could happen a little bit more often. Not that I want them to, but yeah, maybe for realism. Players going off injured happens a bit more. I'm not sure. James, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to reject it. We're going to have to do the same thing. Ollie, are you ready? Let's see if Bruno can sort it first. Okay, he sorted it. We're all good. Yeah, I'd accept it, yeah, but if we get 90 mil up front for Angelo, I'd have to think about it, I think. Especially if we're going to play this guy Brian up front, right? Yeah, Bruno sorted it. He went in there, worked it all out, all good. Thank you, Bruno. All right. Vinicius out for 1 to 2 days. Angelo is good, but is he worldy good? He's pretty good. Like, he's only got 13 finishing. Only. Fancy lasagna for lunch today. Oof, that sounds good. I might make a lasagna again soon. I need to work on my lasagna skills. Because I'll tell you why. They're delicious, but maybe I'm just not patient enough when I let it sit and things. I want it to be like... I want it to have a bit of solidity so you can slice it. Mine's always a bit gloopy. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. All right, we've gone to 30%. I mean, that's not amazing, is it? 30% transfer revenue. Like, I'm definitely not going to sell Angelo then for 30%. We've got this much money and we've given 30% of transfer revenue. Can you ask again? No. I can't ask. Oh, no. Can't really ask for that much. Look at Brazil's team for that Copa America match. On this one. Oh, yeah. He's our youngster. He was playing for the USA, look. And Pavio was playing for Germany. These players playing for Brazil. Copa America. Brazil have won their game against Colombia. We need to keep an eye on that, don't we? It's just Kyle Moore's one of our new gen players that came through, Ollie. He's not very good. Okay, Gil signed his new contract. He is staying. I'd like to see the actual starting 11. Okay, yeah, we can look at that. Ooh, Angelo bid, I think, from City. Ooh. Marcelo's good, but is Marcelo 30 mil good? Yeah, he probably is. Arsenal in for him. Let's look at the Brazil squad first of all. They played this. Gil as a striker. Costin in behind. Vinicius left. That seems a weird way of doing that. Like, surely Costin left. Vinicius striker Gil there, but there we go. Leo and Bruno as the centre mids. Fabinho right back. None of our defenders in there. Alisson in goal. Rodrigo, who used to play for us on the right-hand side. We had Dodo on the bench. Neymar. Is Casemiro available? He's at Arsenal. He's a bit old now. Probably not actually worth signing him. Marquinhos and Militao. Is Marquinhos available? I still quite like him, you know. Only 12 jumping reach on Marquinhos. Let me scout him. He's only a squad player at PSG. And then Militao maybe on the tick over. Is he our guy? Would be good, wouldn't he? 450k a week, though. I don't think we're going to get him, are we? 450k a week for Militao. Maybe we should go and get Ibanez. Is Ibanez still good? And would he improve us? Because he's still requesting to leave. 109 million for him, though. Probably not going to spend that on you. I think he's requested a transfer, hasn't he? Can I see it on here? Hoping to leave the club in the near future. I think he's still requested a move. I think I'll actually watch the F1 for once. Yep. Yeah, same. What are we doing about this then? Marcelo offer. We had Renan. He was rubbish. Keiki looks pretty good, to be fair. Ask Real Madrid to pay some wages like the Vinicius. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Do we ask for more here? How much would I accept for Marcelo? Is it none? Is the answer none? 45 up front, then 15. I was thinking to ask for about... Like, would we accept 60 mil for him? Yeah, that would work, Lucas, wouldn't it? That's his asking price. Reject Savio again. Angelo for... That's a rubbish bid. I hope he doesn't... He only has a slight interest. Fine. That is a rubbish bid from them. Bid for Morgan. We've had a bid for Morgan. I don't know if Morgan's here. PSV. For decent money. I don't think he's going to make it in the squad. You're minus 60 mil up front, to be fair. Yeah, it is. Yeah, basically. Shall we ask for a bit more and see if we can do this? Do you know what? Maybe we can get 10 mil for Morgan without that. And I actually think that's probably a deal we'd do. 7.2 mil with 40% of profit. Doesn't have that much potential. And is worth about 7 mil. Shall I accept that? How many games did Morgan play? 32 for Hertha Brazil 2. I'd sell. Let's do it. Let's move Morgan on. We'll take a... It's just a nice little extra bit of money, isn't it? Need advice. Buy and have a 24-year-old striker. They're not playing, but seem to want £200 million plus. I've declared interest and am scouting. Any other advice to pry him loose for 100 mil or less? That sounds annoying. Basically that. Scout him. Make sure you've got a scout. Oh, you are scouting. Watch all of his games. You're probably just going to have to wait. If he's not playing, he'll eventually want to leave and they'll eventually want to sell him. But right now, they're clearly... There's a mix-up in the AI of like, yes, he's very important, but also he's not good enough to start. Eventually, there'll be a breaking point in that. I don't think there's much else you can do, is there? Yeah, 40% is a decent amount. Probably like 5 million if he does go and sell, yeah. This coffee's cold. It's basically an iced coffee now. Bundesliga still fourth. Where have we gone? This is important, actually. We have won the Champions League. How far up the European club rankings do you reckon we've managed to climb here? I don't even know where we were before, but do you reckon we've gone up a nice amount here? We are 5th. That's all right, you know. We're the 5th ranked European club. Another decent showing in the Champions League with that Champions League win would actually maybe see us go higher. Newcastle are there because they won the Europa League and things, right? It's Liverpool, PSG, United, and Newcastle, us. Our pulling power now should be really good. And we should be able to reject bids from clubs. Like, the reason that it was Gil wanted to go to United is because they're above us in this, right? And Liverpool, wasn't it? It was Liverpool and United. Whereas when City came in for Angelo, he wasn't interested. I think because we're above them in this, maybe. We've got a load of homegrown players. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at all these Brazilians that are homegrown. Like, I mean, some of them are important. Jolson, Adriel, Cesar, Angelo. That's another reason to keep Angelo, by the way. Yeah, Pep is the United manager. Not sure about that one. You have more than Newcastle. What do you mean I have more than Newcastle? Read the numbers again. Oh, really? Am I below them for no reason? Oh, yeah. Is that because that's lower? Do they work it out? Is it like how do they work it out there? Because, yeah, we've got 95 and somehow... But then again, look, so have Real Madrid have got 95 last year. I think it must be... It's like a moving total, isn't it, over the years? So because they had more the year before, look, of 124, it must be. What's the prediction for... Oh, yeah, 10 years ones. Look, we're down here. 5 years used for... So it's a combination of all 5. That's the coefficient for next season. So we'll be above them for next season. Got ya. That's the prediction, right? So last year we got... So how did Newcastle get a bigger... Let's put it in the right order again. How did Newcastle get more than us from last year? Or is that... This is this season, right? So Newcastle's staying above us still, even though we won the Champions League. You'd think it would move more than that, right? But yeah, still about right. If we have, like I said, if we have a good showing in the Champions League again, we'll move up these, I reckon. Where did Newcastle finish in the league? They're only going to be in the Europa League again, look. Mbappe got 40 goals. They don't have a manager. Newcastle. Interesting. Is Klopp still at Liverpool? Yep. Quick look at the managers. Who? Jindřich Tripasovsky is with Luton in the Prem. I think they've just been relegated. Ancelotti, City. Guardiola's United. Fonseca. Right. That is sensational. That is outrageously good. You had 33 last season, Newcastle less, but it's the sum of the 5 years. Yeah, exactly. That is outrageously good. That is probably tweetable, isn't it? God, I love football. Good, a football manager. I'll tweet it. He's decent. He's actually he's actually all right, isn't he? Yeah, his left hand's at Stoke. Can he do it on a wet Tuesday at Stoke? How long's he been there? He finished... Right, he got them relegated. He got them relegated. He was manager of Salernitana. Hired as Stoke manager in January. They finished 18th and he's got them relegated. Will he stay there in the Championship? Because that's even better, I think, isn't it? I tell you, Stoke will win the Prem. They might win the Championship. He's really quite good at coaching as well. Not bad at all. By the way, tactical style, park the bus. His tactical style is to park the bus as well. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. Any other weird ones? Spurs have Conte still. West Brom don't have a manager. Deschamps is at West Ham. Benny McCarthy at Wolves. Ten Hag Arsenal. John Dole Thomas and Brighton. Nagelsmann at Chelsea. Ilza. Everton don't have a manager. Seedorf at Leeds. And that's it. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that he got them relegated as well. No, we can't. Yeah, no, we can't do it on a cold, wet, windy Tuesday at the Britannia. Leicester in for Angelo now. That's going to be a no. All right, we've got close to the tick over day now. Let's see what happens. And then we'll go to the end of June as well. We'll have Brian come in, won't we? Etc. Brentford make Marcos Paulo offer. Another Brazilian. Scores against us quite a lot, so don't mind it. What are Bayern going to do? We need to keep an eye on what Bayern do as well. You know, Benny McCarthy is a coach at United IRL. I did not know that. Is he actually? Is that a recent thing? Morgan is off. We are selling Morgan to PSV. We take an extra 1.3 mil to the budget. Boosts our overall balance nicely. We take it. Goodbye, Morgan. I need to add him to the regen renames, don't I? Came in a couple of months ago. I did not know that. That's hilarious. Cool though. So he's part of Ten Hag's staff. And now he's Wolves manager on FM. Oh, Angelo impossible switch to City for 80 million, it just said there. If it's up front, that's actually not a bad bid. That's not a bad bid either. Leeds are not giving up on Savio here. They're getting quite close to 20 million for Savio, which I'm kind of thinking is quite a good offer. Do we take 20 million and just invest it in a young player that can play on both wings? Do you remember who was that guy? Was he at Leeds? Who was the guy? Oh, he went to Spurs, I think, didn't he? He's going to be worth loads, but do you remember? Oh, what was his name? It's a match made in Hereford. It actually is, isn't it? Spurs does not find you.
Brand Heroes resubscribed X17. Why does it always make me do my message so much later
I don't know, Brand. How you doing, buddy?
Smiley face.
Thank you very much for the 17, dude. How you feeling? How you feeling about the football at the moment? Brand's a Liverpool fan. I go to some games with him, and I like to see his tweets after when Liverpool are bad. It sums up my feelings to a T usually. How you doing, Brand? Thank you very much for the 17. Appreciate you, dude. 11:41 for the first Hereford reference. I think we had some earlier syncs. Honestly, I think we had one earlier. Brand's from Hereford, so there you go. There you go. We used to frequent the Hereford party scene in the early 2010s. You could say we ran the show, but, you know, that'd be speculating slightly. Who was the Brazilian that was at... Naby Keita's running out of contract. Conte still at Spurs. Yeah, madness. We're supposed to be in Liverpool right now, hoping for a Darwin brace and a good time. Yeah. I actually might have gone to this Wolves game as well today. Courtesy of Mr. Phil FM, but not to be. Commercial Road didn't know what hit it. Exactly. Literally, in some cases. Literally. What am I trying to do here? I want to see general info. So who is their Brazilian? This... No, that's the centre-back. Who was the winger then? Sheffield United? Did they have the Brazilian? Because they're in the Championship. They are going up. Pedro? No. I can't remember who it is, chat. Do you remember? Brentford? That was Costin, wasn't it? Who was at Brentford? Wasn't him. No, there was one, right? There was a winger. It was pretty good, and we said no, and then I swear he was at Sheffield United, but sold. Okay. Let me see who they sold then. Who did they sell him to? I swear it was to Spurs. That's him. He went to Dortmund. Oh, yeah. Bert Fort, yeah. This was the guy. He's gone for 25 million to Dortmund, though. Do you reckon they sell him? Wouldn't be interested, but they would maybe accept 25 million. I don't think we do 25 million. But do you see what I mean? That somebody like him could come in for Savio if we got a good bid for Savio of like 20 million up front. I'm kind of tempted. That bid is going to be rejected. Why does the AI always lowball me for my players? It's just the way it is for Oobsy. FM is the answer to that. Lil Dravis, Onik. Mac Morris, Artem, Kieran. Thank you for the follows, dudes. Just started FM22. Can you buy players from view-only leagues? Yes. If they're on the game, perk. If they're like, just with some view-only leagues, it won't be all the players that are loaded in. I should trying to say. If they're on the game, you can buy them. Yeah. So just do a search for the players you want, and you can buy them. It would be too easy if we got fair prices. It actually would, wouldn't it? The way you can manipulate the market a bit. Absolutely. All right, tick over day. Are we ready? It's the 18th of June, and this is the tick over then. Let's see where our rep goes and how things change when we tick over to the new season. Why do you try and lowball FM for their players? Also true. You have a 19-year-old wonder-kid striker who scored more goals than his appearances, and FM is his value at 30. You're getting offers of 9 million. It's a bit broken. That's because his value is actually higher because he's in good form, rather than what his actual value is, sort of thing. It's dynamic, isn't it? And it will change. Also has to do with his contracts, has to do with his rep, has to do with your club rep. There's a lot of moving parts to it. Sometimes it's frustrating. Like we had that with Lazaro, didn't we? Where it didn't seem to make much sense, but there's a lot of things that go into it. Why is my staff always leaking my transfer bids? That's annoying, isn't it, Willie? Frog's about to go. All right, they'd like to... let's see if they'll increase the transfer budget instead. I'd like to see the transfer revenue increased if possible. I mean, that's maybe the way to go. All right. They've ignored me. Thanks, Jer. Hi, in Stephen. Welcome in, buddy. All right. Semi-final, win the league, win the cup, win the Super Cup. Required to win the league. All right, the save ends if we're looking like we're not about to win the league. I'm not getting sacked. Oh, I need to do that, don't I? Mr. Militao, are you interested? Exactly. Thing is, I just don't know if we can afford him. That would be the one place to improve, though, isn't it? Maybe. Militao. Hello, man. I'm from Italy, but I watch your videos for Parma. Nice. With your tactic and transfer, I got good position in Serie A second season. You are welcome, GTA. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Will the staff come back? Let's start with that. Let's just have a look at everything. Is there anything changed in terms of values? No. What other things might change? We can look at the Bundesliga and best 11 and things. Season preview. We are odds-on favourite. I want to see best 11. Alisson, Gabriel, Costin, Martinelli, Vinicius, Angelo, Gil, all in the best 11. I like it. Can I have more years? Let's go and see if our staff will come back. Let's start with Pav at Manchester City. What? He's just signed a new deal. That's annoying. Otherwise, he might have actually accepted it. When did he sign that deal? Started... Oh, they've literally... On 6th of June, they gave him a new deal. It's almost like they knew what was coming. James. He signed a new deal. How did they know this was going to happen? When did they sign his deal? The 5th. All right, fine. Dan. Just Daniel doesn't find him. Gary Magson, the bad gamer. Yeah, I don't know why these pictures are so messed up. Dan has signed a new contract when? Okay. He hasn't signed a new deal. Annoyingly, United are still above us, aren't they, in the rankings? So he won't come back. That's really annoying. Who else has left? Is Sassoni still here? He's still here, right? Yeah. Who else left? Oliver French, you left, didn't you? Newcastle are above us as well, aren't they? You all left the people. Tobes left. Yes, he did. Still, okay, still a technical director that doesn't have a job. Why don't you want to come back? You can be the technical director. What do you mean there's no jobs that interest you? Okay, fine. Will Booty, loan manager, won't come back either. I also don't want a loan manager. Liam, are you still here? You're our assistant manager, aren't you? If you get rid of the technical director, will he talk? Possibly, but it's a bit of a risk then, isn't it? Toes would rather be unemployed. Yeah. It's annoying. It's annoying, to be honest, isn't it? I am loyal. You are very loyal. I can't argue with that. I probably should make one shortlist that has all of those guys on there, and then I can just refer to it. I don't think I did do that, did I? Staff shortlist. I mean, I kind of did. And Yago Pikachu is on there. I checked all of those though, didn't I? How does nobody want to come back? So sad. All right. Anything else in terms of... Let's just ask my director of football for some suggestions for transfers. Who would you suggest as a centre-back signing? Lianco. No, thank you. Let's try striker. Mateus Nascimento. Did he develop? He's rubbish. He's rubbish. Maybe not rubbish. That's a bit harsh. I swear they don't really suggest great players, do they? This guy we liked, though, to be fair. Oh, he's got a bid. Brighton are in for him for 36 mil. Tell you what, Will is getting the bread. He is, isn't he? Loan manager for 21k a week. Yeah, I don't know if our director of football watches football. Can't tell me any... Is Riquelme actually interested yet? He would actually be good. Because then Jolson could play other places. Arsenal want him. He's not 36 million. No, I'm not going to spend 36 mil on him. I just don't think that's worth it. Shadow striker. Yeah, they're not really finding anyone. I guess we do play... Could play with those. That's it, right? DM. All right. That was really unhelpful. I'm going to clear it. I don't know where to spend our money. We don't have a lot of money, to be honest, either. Unless we take another 20 for Savio. In which case, is there a... Brian comes in. Brian could play left. I want to make him a striker. Is there somebody who plays there? Are we still doing a Hereford? No, we're really not doing a Hereford at the moment, are we? Those are the 6'4" ones. Oh, yeah, Brazil. What do they do in the Copa? I don't think it's finished yet, has it? How many qualify? 4. They're going to qualify still, aren't they? Unless... Yeah, they're going to qualify. Because... what is the point in the group stage in the Copa America, by the way? 4 out of 6 teams qualifying. Pointless. There's no point doing it. Wolves in for Cabral. I would like to look at the Brazil squad and see if there's anybody in here that I think we can sign. That's probably a good place to go, right? Does Fabinho now want to talk? Do we sign Fabinho for 11 mil? Like, I know he's 34, but he's still really good. Can play centre-back or in midfield. Gives you right-back and centre-back cover. I think that's probably worth it, right? I mean, he is worth every penny. Yeah, should we just do this? They seem as almost unsellable. They played him in every game, basically, that he could last year. He's got 17 natural fitness. I think these maybe have fallen off slightly, but they're all above 13. The wages could be a thing, but I don't think he asked for 170k wages for us. I reckon we probably should, right? I might see if I can get it down from 11 mil as well. Doesn't need to be 11 mil up front, does it? Let's... spread out a little bit. He might not play 50 games for us. So let's get this down. You can have 20% of his next sale. Make it 25. I think that if they accept this, I think this becomes definitely worth it, right? What's his attributes for inverted wing back? That's a good shout. I'd imagine it's going to be good. He can basically play everywhere, can't he? They're pretty good. He's got great passing. Positioning, his work rate's really good. Dribbling is a little bit lower for that, isn't it? Oops. Give them the max next sale. You won't sell him for much anyways. Yeah, do you know what? Let's see if we can use that to bring the price down. Make it 40. Yeah, we're not going to get much money anyway, are we? So We're not far off here. Can I put more into that maybe? I'm not sure he plays 50 games as a 34-year-old. I don't think he's going to play every game this year, and he's going to be 35. I don't think he plays 50 games. So I think Liverpool are silly if they let me put it all into this. I think as a maximum, we pay 7 million for him there. Right? I don't even know if he's a starter. Me neither. It's a brilliant player to have in the squad though, right? We just have to see what he wants in terms of wages, I suppose. Because if it is massive, then maybe we'll have to think about it. But even then, for, what, a 2-year deal? I think it kind of makes a bit of sense. Anyone else in this squad that we need to look at then? Lodi's 36 mils. Probably not. We should really just go for the players that make the Brazil squad. Who is Mateus França? I remember looking at him when he was a youngster. We put off because he doesn't have a picture. But is he scoring a load of goals for Spurs? No. I don't want him then. Is he better than Bruno? I'm not sure. He might be. But Bruno's been very good for us. Should we compare them? Don't be... So that's free kicks there. So maybe ignore that. They're very similar. I imagine Fabinho's hiddens are really good though. It is close. Flair, leadership off the ball, but then you compare that teamwork one better. Vision not as good. He's not as good of a passer, is he? Yeah, Bruno's sensational. We love him. Better heading. He's taller as well, isn't he? 6'2". That is definitely an important thing too. Marking. Defensively, is he better? Like, he's got the 16 tackling. Can take pens. That's not really important, is it? So I think you sacrifice a bit of Bruno's passing for Fabinho's defensive acumen, maybe. Like great concentration, decisions, aggression, anticipation. He's got 16 aggression, 18 anticipation. Like if you want him to go and be defensive in that midfield, I don't think you can get much better, can you? This is whoever will be Braithwaite's backup. Yeah, basically. 3 really good midfield options. Where does that leave us with players like Adriel, though? Like, Adriel's been a long-term plan, but I just don't think he's going to make it, is he? Do you pay league appearance clause every 5? Don't you pay league appearance clause every 5? No, you don't pay it until you get to the end of it, Freyers. You'll notice it when it comes out. Fabinho away games, Bruno home. A bit like that, we could do, yeah. Fabinho to tutor Braithwaite is also a really good shout. It's true. It's true. He'll be good for squad hierarchy, I assume, as well. Yep. Yep. Anyone else in this Brazil squad that we think we should have a look at then? I kind of wonder if we do that this summer. There's no big new gens that are jumping out to me like Welton Costin did that I'm thinking we need to go and get them. Do we just go and get, like, the lads from here? Yeah, Gabby Jesus is there at the bottom. Not for sale. Although he might be now. Let's see. No, he's got a minimum fee of 145. They're not going to sell him. Because he could actually be useful. They're starting Gill as their striker, though. Who is Felipe Megliolarialaro? Goalkeeper. I think I said his name right. Maybe a goalie. We've got 2 goalies, Maureen. We've got Allison. And we've got Emerson Kunagato. Is Emerson Kunagato the under 23s keeper? These guys who are wanted, let's just check them. Carlos Roberto. Oh. Is that our left winger backup? Wonder Kid left winger. If we sell Savio, I'm talking. He's probably got a release clause. Do we sell... Yeah, I agree, Ollie. Do we, if we, like for this, I mean, they exist, right? If we were to sell Savio for 20 million, do we go and get Carlos Roberto for 10 million? That, for me, seems like a bit of a no-brainer. The thing with Savio is he has got really good set pieces, which does help him. This guy's got 8 free kicks, 9 corners. Savio is really good. But if you compare them, I think I know which player is better. Savio is good all round, isn't he? It's Roberto Carlos reversed, yeah. So he doesn't have a bid yet, but is wanted by West Brom, Roma, Benfica. Keep an eye on him. Edson, also wanted by a few. Right back. Looks quite good. He's 21 already, though. Great. Look at the physicals on this right back. Who is our right back? Dodo. Doesn't quite have the potential again, which is why we've probably ignored him, but great physicals on him. Yeah, I think he's lacking in other places maybe, though. Paulo Cesar's our player. Rafael. Oh, Rafael's wanted by loads. He's a left back. Nice squad option. He is. I don't know if we... Like, do we... This guy looks good.
Follow me. Okay.
Going to be slightly more. He's at Cagliari. 23 mil.
Follow me. Okay.
We've got Jolson. Hello, Dan. How are you? We are hunting for Brazilians. We are. This guy looks good. Why have we not got a scout report on this guy? Because we've got Jolson, who is fantastic, but I'm not convinced that Jolson's a left back. Even a where's our squad? Even an inverted left back. Like, does he become a centre-back cover option, which we are maybe light on? Or does he become a right-back option? He's now natural at left wing-back, which is pretty cool. Is he natural at left wing-back? Pretty much, yeah. Not even the best Brazilian fullback named Rafael in football history, I fear. That is true, yes. Yeah, Dan, you won't come back, I'm afraid. I like him, though. Let's get a scout report. For 23 million, if we raise that money, I'd be tempted to go and get Rafael and Carlos Roberto. This Ari guy's been linked to loads of teams as well. He's our player. Ari. He's a 5'9". I don't think we want him. Jolson is a starter still, however, gives you squad option. Yeah, the question is, I suppose, do we want to spend that much money on a squad option? Jolson's really good, isn't he? Jolson is really good. Yeah, I agreed, Maureen. Inverted wing back over here because of his right-footedness and everything he does. The thing with him being his dribbling's low, I think. But then again, Rafael's is only one more, isn't it? Maybe we hold off on him. He's wanted. Maybe if some bids come in, we'll have a look at it. At the moment, maybe I think I'm leaning towards Carlos Roberto for 10 million. You can install him, so it's only 6 million-ish. True. Jolson's dream libero. He actually really is, yeah. Agreed. If his dribbling was even that slightly bit higher, I agree. Okay. We might be able to do installments for Carlos Roberto, you know. Is that who you mean, Ollie? Because I know it's a release clause, but his value's only at 10 mil. So we might be able to go to like...
Follow me. Okay.
If we make this the left back, yeah, I just think about this guy as well. We could make the whole thing about 12 mil, but only pay 3 million at a time. They'll want the release clause. I agree. Yeah, they want the release clause. You're right. I wonder because his value was lower, but no, you're probably right. Shall I pay it? And sell Savio? Bit worried about his lack of potential. 2.5 stars, then 3.5 stars with the white ones. He's only going to be a backup though, isn't he? He's got a great name for a Brazilian as well. Is he the next anything? No. Wait until Savio gets a bid, then auction. Yeah, I just don't want him... He's wanted, so... I wonder now that I've sort of semi-bid there, haven't I? That I wonder if he starts getting bids. I'm not sure. All right. Fabinho wants 160k. It's quite a lot of money, and he wants to be a star player, but we can reduce that straight away to important. We can ask Costin to endorse it as well. It's a bit too much. 2-year deal. I'll put that up and then maybe hopefully pay him less. Do I give him a bit of the sell on? We're basically accepting that we're not going to sell him, right? I think we did 25 to... Should I give him 20? That might help to keep it at 150. How patient are you? Pretty patient. You did 40 to Liverpool. Like, once you get to that sort of stage, do you just, like, accept that you're not going to get much money for him? Right? And do, like, loads? We might as well just not get any money for him. Just give him the other 60. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Maureen. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Nerdiverse, by the way? Hope you're good. Is that terrible? It's 2 years. And it brings in Fabinho, who's still going to be good. I'm sort of all right with it. We are, like, European champions. I think paying 150k a week for players is probably about right. I want to do another recruitment meeting. Well, go on then. Tell me who. Edison. That's going to be it, isn't it? Yep. Evan Ilson, Richarlison. It's the same people. We had this same meeting. I'm wasting my time. Don't just have the same meeting. It's the exact... How do you keep FM interesting? Denicio. The way that we've done it this year is we've done interesting saves. Like, this save here is Hertha Berlin, but we can only sign Brazilians, which means there's a slightly different dynamic to it. That's kept it interesting for me. On YouTube, we've done things like free signings only, and it's Groundhog Day, exactly, and like director of football saves, etc. This could have been an email. Storms out, exactly. Who are we starting with? Cologne, Gladbach, Bayern away. It's quite a tough start, that. Like, the Bayern away third game is quite scary. Okay, wage rises. Does that kill? We've still got stuff available. Fine. We've got the European Super Cup to play as well, haven't we? The thought of recruitment meetings were good, then you actually do them. I know. That's the sort of thing, like, when they start announcing features now for next year's game, people get so excited about them. And I'm like, are they actually going to be good, though? Because some things are. But this year, do you remember how much we talked about the data hub? Good. I want to go and check my XG. That's about it. People like game changer. Maybe it is for some people, but is it? I'm on my knees for the set pieces to be fixed. Yes. Can we all chill? Right. Martinelli. Can you put people in their place? No. Right. Martinelli, you're terrible. Leo wants an improved contract. I think he's on 40k. It's fair. It's fair that he wants a new contract. Is there a way that I can tell him that he's going to be happy with? Yeah, John, I suppose if you play in specific ways, it's a game changer, I guess. What I kind of apply it to is the everyman. Even like quite semi-hardcore players, I don't think it's a game changer. But if you go hardcore, very hardcore with attributeless, then yeah. Can I say influential player here? Good stuff. Is Cesar influential if I check him? He is highly influential. Can I try the same thing with him? It'd be nice on here if it told you his hierarchy. There's a nice, very easy thing to add to the next year's game. Add an extra line here. Hierarchy status or something like that. Highly influential member of the squad. Fine. Easy. Easy fix. Saves me going back in and out on those, doesn't it? I know, yeah, Simbo. When you're like, that works and you can use it on everybody. Perfect, isn't it? Started playing full games instead of highlights. Takes a long time, but matches is the important part of the game. Could you ever do that, or would it be boring, you think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the games are my favourite parts of the game, Phil. Is my thing. And I suppose this will be different for different people. If you value the matches as the most important part and the engine and how the matches go, fine. Do that, I reckon. Yeah, I can see why that would work. My favourite part of the game is transfers and the squad building. That's my favourite part of the game because I'm a simple person. So I think if I spent way too long in the matches, I'd resent them and then I wouldn't be able to spend much time in the transfer sort of thing. So it's good that you've got the option, I suppose, and you can prioritise where you want to prioritise, can't you? I like memes. Me too. I got Bristol Rovers from League 2 to the Prem. Back-to-back wins, now losing interest. Is it because it's got a little bit harder, Denisio? Because FM saves sometimes that happens, doesn't it? My favourite part is dynamic interactions. It's so fun and bugless. And of course, press conferences. I think you are the one person ever who says that. Well, no, you're not. Because Gambling's just said it as well. So there we go. Ooh, United in for Vinicius. For 106 million. I'm going to have to reject it. He might come and talk to me about this. I don't know if he will, though. Just feels like I achieved my goal. Yeah, I get that. Fabinho is set to sign. And Zealand. That's true, Raphael. Fabinho in for 6 million. I don't think we saw that one coming, but we take it. Is this something to think about, by the way? When we're thinking about whether we sell Savio, he's actually homegrown. He's now got German citizenship as well. So any tips, leave? Have you, what I would say, Denisio, have you got some young players to like develop? Can you focus on bringing through the next wave of players or something? Savio stays. But I think we can get 20 mil for him and bring in a wonder kid. Just maybe doesn't have to start. I mean, do we even have a backup left winger if Welton Costin doesn't play? I'm a midnight talker. Real player so won't get called up. Who? Savio, you mean? Another bid for Angelo. Doesn't want to go. That's fine. Nicky's here. Fierce dislike for the old and grumpy. I was happy though. Oh yeah, I was. Oh, Savio for Germany. Oh yeah, I don't think he goes. He won't become German though, will he? Although he doesn't have any caps. Otherwise he could become them, couldn't he? I see what you're saying. He could technically become German if he was a new gen. But he won't. Because he doesn't have Brazilian caps yet. Savio for Germany. Saying that I do every presser and just press the second option each time. I just press the first one usually, but it makes no difference. The most important thing is the team meeting the moment they are back from the break. Even if you've won the last 3 titles, you risk losing the entire dressing room if you dare suggest more ambition. Yeah. At that point, John, it's a quiz, isn't it? You have to remember what the board have told you, and it's a quiz. Pointless. Like, why is there a right and a wrong answer in that press conference? Gerson's going to Liverpool. Do you need scouts with South American knowledge to send them there? No, they can still scout there, but they won't find as many players without the knowledge is basically it. I'm very happy with my 3rd place league finish with Wolves. Very good, Beyond, yeah. Any good Brazilians? Bravo. I kind of want to sign that Bravo, but he's got 5-star potential. But he's also not as good as Breitas, who is coming. It's G-Buzz. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your striker got 34 plus in the Prem. Wow. Very good. Very good. How many did Haaland get for me? Is Lenny still chilly? Yeah, he's like below, like by my feet now. Ooh. We shouldn't, should we? But say we made this a £50 million bid. Do we? Because we just signed Fabinho and Breitas joins in January. He got a ton, he did, yeah. If you can get up to 45, I'd take it, yeah. If it was 50 all up front, yes. Because he wants to go as well. Oh, that would be a real sad one, though, because he's been so good for us, but I kind of think there's There's something to be said about it. They have bread. They do. Like, they might do it. If I just ask for this here, they might do this. I'm going to set his transfer budget, transfer value to 50 mil and just see what happens. He might come back. He is the skipper, yeah. They didn't do it. Would not be happy with that. What would he be happy with? On the high side by not by much. 44. I'm just not going to put it, but I'm going to hold out for 50. And if they offer it, I might let him go. If it's 50 up front, because it does mean we can go and get loads of players. And we've just signed Fabinho, who joins in a week. By the way, chat, it is the beginning of the end. In 7 days, Frenchinho Jr.'s contract expires. We have 7 days left. Martinelli to United for 92 million is a thing now. For Christ's sake. Way. I'd imagine he'd want to go for that. That's quite a big bid as well. We're playing Forest and GKS Katowice. Definitely not said like that. Kyle Moore, Franz and Naumann have gone. Time to go. The last week at work, yeah. What mischief is he gonna get up to in his final week at work here? He's off to join the family painting business. I don't think you've got a squad. You haven't got a team lined up yet, have you? You're still wanted by a load. Nobody's made a bid, though. Some Turkish teams are in for you, but not bid for you yet. Goes out with a stunning record of one. Why is conceded for? Okay. Where was his goal? With one goal. In 2026-27, he scored a goal. Glorious. Can you see where Kidderminster Harriers are? England. They're at 17th in the Vanarama National League North. I assume that's because the season hasn't kicked off. They finished 6th last year and didn't go up. Yeah, exactly, Leone. Just a wannabe Carl Collier. Near Birmingham, mate. Good, Ollie. That's kind of the joke I was going to make. And I was like, oh, just not going to. All right, though. We've got Fabinho, Tassio and Brian all joining on the first. Those are good squad options, all three of them. I think it's the airplanes gambling, actually. Never really thought about it. I forgot about Tassio. Yeah, there's a centre-back joining there as well. How good is Tassio looking, actually? 6'3", left-footed centre-back. Loads of potential on him. We'll see. Ah, got you, gambling. Got you. Fine. Who's back injured? Jolson's injured. What's he done? Was he always injured? Thigh muscle. He'll be back soon. Code of conduct. Again, this is a nice thing. Holly, can we have an option to do same as last year? Yes, here. Why do I have to do a new code of conduct every year? I've been at the club for 8 seasons. Same as before. Please. Knock off Tassimo machines. It's the Tassio. Yeah. Right, and now we've got to do this quiz again. Perfect. I've passed. Does reset changes do that? Maybe, actually. It actually probably does. Maybe you should check that. I wonder if that'll go back to what it was at the start of there, though, if you make some changes. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We should test it. Will Senior deliver Tassio to his new club or miss the delivery and claim he's already gone? Yeah, good one. I had a coffee delivery yesterday that was left outside the house in a cardboard box. There's quite a lot of rain yesterday, and it was like You know when the cardboard is so wet that it just like falls away. That was good. So that happened yesterday. Thanks, senior. Soggy box. It was a very soggy box. There's a phrase. Costin is a Arsenal target for £114 million, but he's not interested. Good. Right, let's get to these players coming in. Ooh, did we get some? Oh, we got some transfer profit for Netinho.
X10.
I'm Bilbo. Thank you for the 10 months. I don't know why that took me so long to read, but thank you, dude. Thanks for the resub, buddy. Making the most of your 20% off in September, everyone. You could resub now for 6 months and get a lot of money off. You could. Not sure anyone will. We have little robots that drive on our footpaths for coffee delivery near me. They're goofy. Yeah, I've seen like the Amazon ones in like Northampton and places in the UK now. They look pretty nifty. There's a word. Decline that. Netinho sold for 14 million. So what do we get? Like a couple of mil? 950k. We'll take it. We'll take it. It wasn't massive profit then, I assume, but we'll take a little bit of extra money. 157, 20 mil to spend still after Fabinho comes in, etc. We could go and get another player easily, couldn't we? How very boomer of you, I know. Where did he go from? So he's at Southampton now. He went back to Brazil. Made about 5 mil profit. Ask for more budget. Yeah, we should ask for more budget. I think they might say no because of all this, though. They won't give me any more budget. Yeah. I liked Netinho. Wasn't quite good enough though, was he? If he could play... I think he maybe could play left. I feel like he plays more central though, and it was a shame. James!
James _C resubscribed X3.
Thank you for the 3 months, James. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Chat, let's do some emotes, shall we? There you go. I've done some crabs, some Lennies. Could even do a sub one, couldn't you?
Follow me.
All right. Says our trainer report. Still getting better. Eric Montero, no. Jal Diogo's homegrown. Eddie also has signed for Fortuna Sittard. Goodbye. Goodbye. Be like James. Indeed. Indeed. Agreed. Indeed and agreed. Al Phenomeno, thank you for the followers, our dude. Or you could do a Dan365 emote, right? That is also an option, of course. Right, mate. You sleeping? Need taking for a big walk today. Maybe even with a tennis ball. That'd be exciting for him, wouldn't it? He loves his tennis ball, does Lenny? Interim for Asensio. Right, 2 days left of Ollie Frenchinho Jr. The end is nigh. You're one more day. One more day. And we can then go and find out where... Actually, did I add Morgan to the... Has he actually gone yet? Not yet, so I can't add him yet. One more day of Ollie. Get out of this club. Did Ollie not get a 7 rating? That was the season before, I think. I just whacked the mic there. Sorry about that. I think that was the season before. This year we decided it was time to go. Sad, but he's going to go and spread his wings elsewhere. 100. Do you know what? Do we accept 110 million for Martinelli? Maybe. Maybe. It is the end of an era. Friday. Checking out on a Friday as well, look. And then he's off to probably to Turkey, to be honest. You had my last dance and won the Champions League, completed it, mate. Yep, exactly. We brought you on, right? In the Champions League final. No, we didn't. Oh, yeah. That was just Kundor. We were planning to, but we won 3-2. It was a bit tight, wasn't it? I remember. You played in one of the... Was it the second leg of the semis, though, you played, didn't you? Came on. Ooh, leads in for Edson, 9 million. Is that his release clause? It's quite good. I feel like he's a player we're going to regret not getting as a backup. Yeah, it was way too close. Ollie will come home with a whole new trim. Yep. So fun football things. The women's top league in Spain cannot start as the referees are on strike. Wow. I say do it. Are we going to, like, regret not having him? He's 22. So is he going to be good enough? How much in the coffers? We've only got 20 mil. But we could still maybe sell somebody like Savio. We haven't really got anybody lined up, have we? The thing is, we need to make the decision now because he's... What's going on here? Because Leeds are in for him. He's got 20 agility, 20 pace. Gets rid of the chant. Get him gone. What chant? Savio? I don't know who you mean here. He's on 18k at Flamengo. He might want a lot of wage. Yeah, he probably will. Does it say on here, actually? 15 to 19. He might want more, obviously, but would look to be playing on a regular basis in the Champions League. Tell you what I'm going to do. He's just not very good. I think he is very good, though. Physicals will get you a long way. He is lacking in some, though, I agree. Basically the right back Dan James. He's just fast. Yeah, but fast can work. Yeah, all right. He's 22. Maybe we leave it. When we regret it in 3 years, you'll be like, yeah, you agreed. And I'll be like, yeah, I did agree. He's Dodo with a tad less crossing. Yeah, he's mentally unstable as well. Did he not have a good... I didn't see what his thing was. We weren't talking about Martinelli then, no. I mean, we were a little bit before, actually. But not then. Ollie! I'm going to say he's left, but he's actually still here. You're on a month-to-month basis. What do you think it will still be on the save in 3 years? That is true, actually. I think we worked it out. We've got about 14 streams left, which is still quite a lot of time. Release me. Okay, Ollie's asked for it. Goodbye, Ollie. Release me, let me go. He's gone. These guys also on... I mean, these guys can probably go as well. Let's just get rid of all of them. Let's not waste our time. It's time to say goodbye. This guy's actually not even that bad. Gonna release him, though. It's a sad day, but goodbye, Ollie. Goodbye, Ollie. Bocao injured. Neymar injured. 4 weeks for Neymar's annoying. Oh, wrong one. Wanted to do this. A moment of pause. A moment of quiet. Press F to pay respects. Goodbye, sweet prince. Goodbye. All good things must come to an end, though, chat, okay? All good things must come to an end. And we say goodbye. We wish him well in his future endeavours. The young Turk. Thank God, says Rai. Let's add him to the shortlist of regen renames indefinitely. Goodbye, sweet prince. I zoned out whilst playing FIFA and just zoned back into you whispering goodbye, sweet prince. Wow. We're saying goodbye to Ollie Brand. It had to be done, didn't it? No one wants me now. Now I've left. Has all of your wanted gone? Oh, God. We'll get you back as a staff member when you retire. It might happen. All right. To be fair, the transfer window wasn't open yet, so maybe now you'll go. The transfer window does now open. Any links to us in there? No. Bayern is said to be interested in Motika. He's quite good from Bayer Leverkusen. Let's find out what happens. I hope you retire. For Christ. Right. You're going in quite strong here. It's a sad time, okay? I'm only going to buy Interpol. Yep. Yep. I'm quite interested to see where you go now. What happens to you? Okay, we've got some signings. Brian Morgan leaving. Fabinho, Eddie also leaves. Vinicius leaves and Tassio joins. We're meant to be sad. Oh, yeah. You said thank God. This song is a banger, by the way. So long. I remembered how much I liked this song when Kat and I were walking along, like, we're walking Lenny. It's a few months ago now. Like, down by the river. Near Fulham, actually. And a man was playing this on a boombox on his shoulder. It was like this lovely, like, autumny. It was probably like before, like, sometime last year. Some autumny scene. Leaves, nice and quiet. And then a guy came down just walking along the path with this on his shoulders. Really loud. And I was like, that is a really good song, to be fair. Got it, you live in Craven Cottage. Nah, don't even live that close. It's just quite a nice walk along there, isn't it? It does look like it's fallen down, though, Craven Cottage. I think Fulham were actually playing, which is why I remember it. Fulham were playing at the time. It was a cup game, I remember. Pat Benatar kicks ass. Yes. Boomboxes over the shoulder need to make a comeback. Yeah, for me, I'm in. I can get behind that. It's much better than listening to somebody play music out loud on their phone on the train. Because that's just annoying. When did that happen yesterday? I went for lunch yesterday at work in a Lebanese restaurant, and there was just a guy watching Friends out loud on his phone at another table. I was like, really? One, who watches Friends on their phone in a restaurant out loud? What's happening? Good choice. I mean, people are into it. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. You're from Lebanon, no? Oh, you see, that's the good choice. I got every Friday Mustafa. I'm gonna go with Mustafa. The food's so good, yeah. So good. Get a wrap. Nice. It's a wrap. All right, we've signed some players. Get them learning German for no reason. Let's welcome them. Welton, welcome Fabinho. Martinelli, welcome Brian. Martinelli, welcome Tassio. Busy boy Martinelli there. Fabinho joins. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, Lebanese food's so good. I watch movies and series on my phone in restaurants all the time, but I at least have headphones. Exactly, that's the difference, Maureen. It's the headphones, isn't it? It's the out loud thing. That's the problem. There's Fabinho. Is he a starter? He's a very good deep line playmaker defender. I won't lie to you. I have no problems with starting him in there like that. I think that makes us a better team, you know. Maybe even more so than Bruno. I think he might be a starter. Maybe Bruno at home, Fabinho away. What am I waiting for? Welcome to Fabinho. Brazil are out. Oh, are they? Brazil are out. Okay, let's go to that in a second. Let's have a quick look at our other signings. Tassio is also in. Lots of potential on him. Do we keep him around or do we loan him? I need to get him training as a ball player because he doesn't really have ball playing skills. Let's maybe do his passing. Technique. Let's do passing to start with. Because that does technique and vision as well. Let's get him training those. Send him to Worms. Yeah, marking's low as well. Manager's definitely getting sacked, surely, right? If you don't have the juice for the Brazil job fresh off a Champions League, you never will. So true. Brian is in. Let's get him training. He looks good. Let's get him training as... I can actually move him down, can't I? From squad player to impact sub. Let's do it, because then we don't have no pressure to play him. Get him training as a striker. Pressing forward. What do we play? Do we want him as our main striker? Probably just pressing forward, right? They both are, so yeah. And we'll play him on the left-hand side. Anything we want to train into him? Is it finishing, concentration, bravery? Any extra additional focus we should do for him? It's probably just finishing, I'd imagine. I mean, the concentration is very low. Oh, take out the trait. Defo, yes. Which is that a movement? Start coaching. Is it movement? Stop coming deep to get the ball. Please try and get that out of him. I think he should do agility training. I agree. That 14 is not high enough compared to these. That could work. I wonder if finishing is the way to go, though. Over. What does shooting do? Long shots and technique. His technique at 11 could probably take work as well. I reckon we're going to do that for now. You think dribbling at 10? Does dribbling do agility? Because maybe that works. Which one is dribbling on? Agility and balance are together. Ball control does first touch technique. What's his first touch? 16. Yeah, ball control does dribbling. It does do technique as well. I'd love if there was a dribbling plus finishing one here. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Ooh, strength also needs work. Because strength does jumping reach as well. I know it's 16, but that'd be nice to make it... That is like his meta, isn't it? Let's do dribbling then. Okay, because it does technique as well. And then we'll do a bit of... Maybe we'll do finishing next after that. Tassio, did I add an extra one to him? Passing, I did that, didn't I? Fabinho, I don't think we need to worry about too much. Let's just get them registered before I forget. And next, it's all about we need to have a look at Brazil. Apparently, they've gone out of the Copa America. Oh my word. They've gone out in the group stage. They're definitely sacking their manager. Surely... Why have they not already sacked him? They've gone out in the group stage. Didn't realise it was that bad. Blimey. Surely you don't have a job anymore. Declare interest in job? Do I declare interest or not? Exactly, yeah, Ollie. That's what I thought about the agility. I agree. By the way, I agree with what you're saying, John. I think agility is really useful. Declare interest? That doesn't upset our board in any way, does it? Is job any good? Whose job? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're making a joke. You're doing jokes. I've declared interest. We've also had a bid for somebody. Oh, Morgan's gone. Let's add him to the regen renames as well. There he is. PSVs. New Brazilian. Back to Brazil. It might, but just tell them you do both. Yeah, I remember. I think we've done that before, haven't we? Adam, thank you for the follow, dude. Stuart, welcome in as well, bud. Franchino Jr. has had an approach made from 1860 Munich. He's going to stay in Germany, it seems. Eric Montero. With a buyback price of 8 million, this goes to 900k. Doesn't have much value. What's the point in all this rubbish? Okay. Fabinho is with Adriel. Yeah, okay. When Bretas comes in, I want Fabinho with him, but he's not here yet, is he? So that's fine. Forza 1860. Nice, Adam. That's cool. Okay. Would likely be considered a leading candidate for the job. Should it become available and his interest is bound to increase pressure? There's a chance. If they dispense of the services of Vinicius Eutropio. They're surely going to though, right? I've backed it up speaking to Phil in the media. They now want to talk to me though. Surely we can just say we do both, right? I'd be looking to combine both jobs and national jobs if offered that job. This is scary. Combine's the right answer, right? Okay, that sounds all right with us. We're all good. We're all good. I hate I didn't like a meeting. You tell them you do both. Imagine I got that wrong. End of save. God. Even though surely I'm in control of which button I pressed there, I was still a bit nervous to accidentally get it wrong. Maybe I should have taken my time a bit more. It's all good, though. It's all good. All right, let's see if we can get the Brazil job in today's stream. That'd be nice. Luis Jr., the goalkeeper who we used to have. I swear he was quite good. We just made a 500k loss on him and then they've sold him for 10 mil. Cool. But it worked. Yeah. There is... Why is there no I need to be closer to all the Wonder Kids option? Yeah. Really? Come on. Enter what the space shock phase. Yeah. Jack used to think he had controller buttons in meetings. Now we know what happened there exactly. You've made the list of players that have been released, Ollie. Somehow you're on this list. These guys all going out of contract. Are any of them good? I don't think they are. No, they're all going to be rubbish, aren't they? I played 10 years in Bulgaria and England and fast forwarded 10 years before picking up. I'm in 2042 in year 4 of 1860. Cool. Pretty sure that's just rep and he's played a few pity games. He has, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. He's actually not completely terrible either, is he? Like, he'll go to 1860 and probably play, I reckon. Which would be quite cool. 1860, I see. Are they in the league below? 3rd division. Yeah, they're in the 3rd division. It's not quite... He hasn't quite fallen to Worms levels, though, which is good. A Champions League semi-final second leg is not a pity game. No, it was nothing to do with being out of pity, was it? Thank you, Scouts, for recommending Romelu Lukaku there. Definitely not Brazilian. All right, what are we going to do? What is our last transfer thing then? We're not really waiting on anything in terms of transfers, are we? We're just thinking, do I offer Savio out for 20 million and potentially replace him with Carlos Roberto? Or is there another player we look for? Did Bayern just make a bid for Alisson? Okay, maybe we need to go for Carlos Roberto now. What's going on there? Why have they made a 5 million bid for Alisson? His preferred destination would be there as well. Another bid for this Eric Montero. I want like 1 million. Okay. To ruffle his feathers, maybe. It must be to try and unsettle him. What's going on there? Shall I make this bid then? He should surely choose us over them, and I think he's a really good backup. Let's go and spend 10 million on him. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I think that would work. Load, welcome in, buddy. Pingu, how you doing, dude? Load, hope the stream was good today, bud. Were you playing FM or were you doing a bit of F1? Thank you for raiding again. Load is always on it with the Saturday, Sunday raids. What a guy. It was F1, nice. How you doing with it? I'm still debating whether we play it at some point. I think it could be fun. I don't know what I'm saying here, by the way. I'm just agreeing. I think I just said that Fabinho was going to play right back there. You joined at the last second. Nice. Fair enough. Just started an unemployed save. First job at Lugo in Spain. Nice. Enjoy. No to that. Let's offer him a contract. He wants 40k. Started playing it last night. It's decent. I think the thing with me is that I know very little. So I think it'll be quite good content. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Afternoon. Gambled on next year's car. So fighting at the back of the grid every week. Did have 1 point to finish with Williams though. Nice. Good stuff. How much, Carlos? That's a lot of money, mate. 85k after 20 games. Do you know what? There's two parts to this. This is either he's asking for loads of money or this is a sign that he's actually going to be unreal. Take the bottom one of games out. Yeah, I think so too. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying 13 quid. Because often this just shows that how good he's actually going to be. Like, I'd imagine that if he's asking for this from me, he's asking for this from Valencia, for example, and Sheffield United. They'll pay it, and then it'll be a worldie. 75k a week. This seems like a lot now. I haven't added the relegation release fee yet, though, have I? You removed and excluded the wage rise after appearances, so he bumped the start. Oh, I know why it went up. I just feel like it's a lot, is what I'm saying. I know why it's gone up. I think Mr. Gularte Neto is trying to play games here. He might be. Is that outrageous? Like, he'll accept this now. 60k a week. Do we think he's going to be good enough is the question. And is it worth doing this? I think he makes us stronger because we don't really have a left winger, and we would pay for him by probably selling Savio. And if we don't sell Savio, we'll just keep him around. It won't be the end of the world. He's got great agility. He does have some good physicals. He is only 21, which isn't super young, is it? Great flair. Technique's amazing. Runs with the ball down the left. We play with a winger on that left-hand side. He can do shadow striker as well, I reckon. Should we have a look at him in there? He definitely can, yeah. If he plays, he develops. Agreed. I reckon we just do it. There's not like there's loads of other players jumping out to sign, is there? Let's do it. Sources close to the Hertha Brazil job are reporting that they hope Clates will remain at the club even if he is successful in his pursuit of the Brazil club. I've already told you we're going to be, mate. We've had a chat. Relax. I'm not leaving, am I? Relax. Jeez. Have Bayern signed anyone yet, by the way? I like to keep an eye on what they're up to. Even if they were way off us last year. No signings yet, but they've let Gnabry go on a free, and Molina, the right back, has gone to Brighton. I like him in FM. They didn't sign anyone at the end of last season, did they? Werner on a free. Really good on FM. He was already there last year, though, wasn't he? Bored, relax, exactly. That is a mad bid. Wonderland. Oh, right, we've had a bid. They've accepted. Did they accept ours? Yeah, we met the thing, right? Okay, we met the release clause. Oh, Bielefeld. We need to make a decision on Jobson. They want to loan him again. He's wanted by teams on loan, but not on transfers. What's his unspecified look like? Like, surely we sell Jobson here, but where? I don't know if anyone buys him for that much money. Shall I offer him out? Unspecified and just see what happens. I'm going to reject the loan. I'd like to sell him. We've got a bid of 16 million from Leipzig. I'm going to ask for 20 up front. And now I'm going to offer him out for 22 and see if anybody else comes back. It's annoying that there's no other teams in for him here. I'd like there to be an auction. Jobson could retrain to left wing. Is he left-footed? He's right-footed, though, is the thing. I'm not sure. Is there an auction? Is there anybody else in for him? I'd like to make it an auction, yes. Let's offer him out for 22. He might accept Leipzig straight away, to be fair. 5 clubs interested. Yeah. It's good when they offer at the same time, though. Yeah, to be fair, Leeds have been back loads of times, haven't they? Hopefully they do. Let's auto-select our training camp. Okay, bids. All right. Auction! 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 Come on! Yeah, we don't transfer list. It reduces his value. We don't want to. I'm not even going to. I think we want him to accept a bid, but maybe when we get the money up a little bit, because I'm hoping that after this, because Dortmund are in as well here, Leipzig should come back. I'm going to accept Villa, I think. He's willing to discuss terms with Villa. Their Premier League. I'm going to reject Dortmund because I'd prefer him not to go to Dortmund. And I'm going to now go and reject... Exactly, Ollie. Exactly that, yes. Let's go and reject the 20 million from Leipzig. Leeds still haven't come back as well, so they might come around. Let's offer for 24 and see if we can get those. Who wants to play football auction? Yeah, possibly not Morian, no. I just don't want to risk. There's no point risking it, I don't think. I think he'll leave anyway. We can try and make him leave. Okay. Oh, yes. Look at the bids for Jobson. We're getting upfront bids of like 27 million for Jobson. Auction. 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 Can I get a round of auctions in the chat, please? Dual auctions. Right, which one are we accepting here is the question. That is 33, but 27 up front. I think that was the best, wasn't it? 26 up front. That's 36 mil. That's a good bid from Shakhtar, isn't it? That's a good bid. Dinamo. 32. Is that better or worse? That's got a selling wage contribution, which we don't like. I feel like Shakhtar's is the best, right? 27 plus that. That's also got a little bit. Who shall I accept? Shall I accept Shakhtar's or Dinamo's? 32.5. They're very similar, but Dinamo's has less wage contribution. 30% of profit. Shakhtar's has 20% of profit, more wages. So we accept... Let's accept Dinamo Kiev. He does want to go to Shakhtar, though. His preferred is Shakhtar, so accept Dinamo. Less contribution, and then go for 32 up front. Do they have less contribution? Yeah. So we're going to go for 32 up front as the next bid. I'm going to reject all of the other ones. Is there a way that I can reject all the 11 selected? Does that not... That still accepts that one, right? I don't want to accidentally reject all of them. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to reject Dinamo's. It will reject all. I'm going to reject them one by one then. I know it takes a bit longer, but let's reject them one by one just to not mud it. Exactly, Maureen, yeah. You get the exact process I was going through in my brain there, don't you? Right, offer him out for 32 up front, do you reckon? Dual auctions.
Follow me. Okay.
Let's see if they're back. Let's also go and see if Savio is back. Why do you still have the pop-up for rejecting? What do you mean? You can have that pop-up not happen every time with the checkbox. Yeah, I can. I don't know why I have it still up. I don't think it, you know, just reasons. Just what I'm used to, you know, when you're playing, you're just used to these things. So your hand goes to those places already. Right, we've had the bids. Should we accept Leipzig on this one? And then Dortmund hopefully come back with 26. It is more clicks, I agree. But you know, when you're like, I'd probably go there anyway because it's what I'm used to. Let's accept Leipzig and reject Dortmund, I assume. Dortmund haven't actually had one accepted yet at any point, have they? And then I can go to... What's a quick way to go to this? I think I just have to go to this, don't I? Savio, reject Villa. Not about efficiency. But also, I think it's necessary. Like, the reason they're there is so you don't press the wrong button as well, isn't it? And I'm very likely to press the wrong button as well. So I'm going to keep it. All right, we've got no extra bids for... Come on, more bids for Jobson needed. Transfer offer on player screen is more efficient. Yeah, true, to be fair. I don't mind what I'm doing. It's not as if it's taking ages, is it? But we do love efficiency. Come on. Auction. Auction. Transfer list Jobson and offer out. Yeah, we've not had a bid. Well, after this one, let's do that as well. Maybe I need to do... If we don't get a bid now, maybe do Jobson for 30 up front. Because what you sometimes need to do is get the bid in and then you can still do the auction. Like, you just need to tempt them in. We have got bids for a loan approach. Okay, we need to offer out Jobson for 30 here. I don't want to do a loan. Let's offer 30 and transfer list him. And Allison is not going to go to Inter. I don't know why they're offering me that. Weird. Martinelli injured 1 to 3 days. Fine. We've not had another bid for Savio. Is that a worry? Do I do 25 for him or should I continue one time? Yeah, the installments don't really work with the auction. It's true. Let's do one more for Savio. I'm a bit worried he will just sign for Leipzig else. And if we get 25 million for Savio, that is a brilliant deal that we've done there. Wolfsburg made a loan bid. No bid still for Jobson. How much was the bid for up front from... It was like 27 up front, wasn't it? From Kiev and Shakhtar. We've still got loads of people in for him, though. I'm going to do 29 just to see if they come in for that as well. You didn't offer Savio out. I did, didn't I? Did I not? Let me do that now, then. I didn't. We want 26, don't we? You're right. Installments muds the auction. Yeah, I've had that, I think. Right, I'm going to continue. Come on. 26 mil from Dortmund, please. Way down and go. Come on. Come on. Auction. 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 Jonas Wind is going to PSG. Okay. Right, bids. We do have bids in for somebody. It is a bid for Eric Montero. Not quite the same, is it? Come on, where's my auction gone? Jolson's back from injury. We can just do that quickly. Maybe do 25? Yeah, I was going to say, let's do 25 for you. And then, shall I do Jobson again? I just think I need to tempt them in. Just 20. It's not as good a bid, but maybe just to get teams coming in again. Like, if we're going to get an auction, we need to get them in the first place, don't we? Yeah, the auction's a bit of a letdown. Could have been so much better. To be honest, I need to make sure that Jobson goes to Kiev now, because that is a really good bid that I would have been happy with before, to be honest. 32 mil. All in. Dortmund are back. Dortmund are back with 25. Okay. They're back, everybody. We can accept this now and then hope that Leipzig come back with 20. Should we do 26 or 27 here? We've got it up to 25 million, which is pretty good. Should we do 26? And... Can you actually go on these? You can't really click on them, can you? 27? Can always go back down. All right, we're going to be greedy. I'm going to be greedy. We can always just offer for 26 afterwards, which is what we just did with Dortmund, wasn't it? Let's make it so it goes a day. Come on, Leipzig. You must really want it. Like, what's 2 million? What's 2 million in the grand scheme of things when you've already offered 25, right? He's going to go to one of your rivals as well. You might as well put £27 million bid in. I'm worried that you're not, Leipzig. You're scaring me slightly. Bayern, can you go away? Can you stop? Is that... What was the other bid? Jobson alone. Here. Stop. Yeah. No, he'll be alright. We'll come and get him then, if you want. He should be alright, I reckon. He's looking down the hatch, though. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, good idea, actually. Let's unloan list him. Then they might not go for the loan option. Good point. We didn't get the bid for Savio. Should I do 26 now? We might be coming to the crest of how much people are willing to pay for him. I would prefer Leipzig as well. Transfer list him now, do you reckon? All right, let's transfer list him after this one if there isn't a bid. There is a bid for somebody. It is the 26 for Leipzig. Surely Dortmund come back now. Surely Dortmund come back. I think we need to do the 1 million updates, don't we? Okay. We've got it to 26 million. Let's keep going. Reject Dortmund. I think I'd prefer Leipzig out of the two teams, right? Let's do 27 and let's now transfer list him. Because I think hopefully maybe some other teams will see the transfer listing and come in for him maybe. Remember we were getting bids of 11 at the start of the season for him? Did I see a bid there? I feel like I did. Maybe not. So we've got Jobson going still for this. It's weird that no one came back for him just because of the installments. I'd prefer whoever pays the most. This is fairly true. But if we can tempt Dortmund to come back, it'd be even better. I've just seen our wages, by the way. It's not looking good. But we are getting some money in, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Ooh, Lazio. Addison Daniel. Are you any good? Are you going to be any good? You've got a bit of potential, so... Do I just bank on the profit on him? 50% of profit. Great name, keep him. I mean, 50% of any profit and he's got potential. Do I just let him go for that? I don't think that's too bad. Since this auction has been a bit of a letdown, Kid, you're up next. Yeah, defo. Kid is the next auction. That guy cannot play football, Sal. Yeah. Bruno. It's not a good bid. It's not a good bid. Dortmund. Come on, mate. Should I start doing the kid one now? Or is that for tomorrow? Okay, bids, come on. Just see a little Dortmund 27 mil bid pop up here. Come on. Tease it out. You know you want to. Ollie, you've signed for 1860 Munich. Congratulations. You are their first choice goalkeeper. Yeah, little Dortmund nibble, please. Little Dortmund nibble. Congratulations, Ollie. You are now at 1860 Munich. Is he the best goalkeeper? Well, he's first choice, so I assume he's going to play. I'm not sure. Where is Savio? Offer him out for 26.5. Auctioning kid is not advisable. Yeah, that's a fair point. Well done. Ollie's the one to bring them back to glory, yeah. Well done, Gil. You've trained well. Not well done, you. Little nibble, 26.5. I am praying for them. Good, Ollie. That's good. Okay. Pino to Barca from United. They're going to spend that money probably on bidding for our players, you'd imagine. There's a bit of money to be made here then. Jobson going for that money. I need to make sure Jobson actually leaves. I don't know if he was interested. Ooh, Addison Daniel bids. Auction! Auction! Any of these actually good? I feel like that bid's the best because of the 50%. Alright. Reject those, but let's offer him out. Alright, I kind of want to see what happens now with either of these two bids before we call it for today. Let's go and see what happens with them. Ginter sign a new deal. That's not a bid. Don't offer your players new contracts when you've got bids to put in for our players, Dortmund. Come on, mate. Jobson's on the transfer list. Yeah, he is. He is. Let's just check, but I believe so. Yeah, he's listed. And set to surplus to requirements. Still loads of teams that are interested in him, though. Shall I do an unspecified to see if we can get a bid come in again? Just in case, because that's what we did last time. We got loads of bids. Let me just do an unspecified and just see what happens. We've got bids for him, look. They're so bad. Please go to Kiev. Please. This is what I mean. Definitely, when you transfer list a player, the bids are definitely reduced. Even though we got a bid of 32 million in for him, we've just got a bid of 4.1 from Parma. Reject those. We've won 16-1. Savio scored a goodbye goal. Right, kid. Right, kid. Let's do... Does say Dinamo's his preferred. Perfect. That would be good. Kid's got a bit of... West Brom want him. So I've not transfer listed him yet, but I'm just going to see if anyone comes in for Kid. They scored last, and we all know it's last goal wins. Yeah, fair play. They did win that game, to be fair. Okay, bids for Kid. We've got Kid bids. They're not great, are they? Surely this guy's worth more than this. I mean, we might do bids, but these are... They're all with installments. I don't know if it's going to work very well. Like, 20... We've got a £20 million bid there from Trabzonspor. And that's about it. Which is the most upfront? So 6 mil. 13 mil up front. That's negotiable. Nope. Trabzonspor. Auction time. I just don't know if the auction's going to work. Shall I accept 17 mil? I think he's better than a 17 mil player, though. Look how many bids have come in for him, though. Do I accept that and then offer him again? Or do I offer him out for 20 mil? Maybe the wage contribution thing messes up. It might do. Like with Jobson, yeah. You won't play him. No, I know. Shall I accept Trabzonspor then? Rather just get the money. I agree. I'm going to accept that then. Accept the best without. Trabzon has the wage contribution. It does. Is that the reason? Maybe I could offer him out with the wage contribution and see if people come back in with that then. If that's the thing. The thing is, it's a lot better than any other bid. The best without is going to be like 6 mil. Which is not really worth it at all, is it? Because Shakhtar has it. That has it. That has it. Zenit doesn't, but it's only 11 million. Can we offer Jobson out with a wage contribution to test? Yeah, defo. I think I'm going to reject these, though. And I am going to leave on the prompt. Because I don't want to press the wrong button. We've explained. We've talked about it. I get it. I know. I understand. Keep that one. We'll see if we get any more bids, because I offered him out for 20 million as well. Let's continue once, and then we'll offer him out with a wage contribution, maybe. We also don't have... Oh, he wants to talk to them. If they offer 32.5, you can go. See, his value is quite high, but they're not bidding anywhere near his value. T-Jark, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Welcome to all the new followers today. I probably didn't catch all of them. Artifact, Veto Pekka, Stuart. Appreciate you guys. Right, let's see what happens after this one continue, Morian, and then maybe, yeah, I'll offer him out 20 with the thing. Offer Jobson with the same wage contribution. Yeah, we'll do that too. Yeah. Let's just continue on and see what happens. I can't remember what his was. What? All right, well, we've missed out on Carlos Roberto. He's going to Sheffield United anyway. Generous release clause. And they're going to offer him massive wages. Do you know we offered him 60k? Let's find out what Sheffield United... This has happened a few times to us. They're going to have offered him massive wages. Which is frustrating. And we're selling Savio. We are, yeah. We've got some thinking to do this, haven't we? What world is this? You'd think he'd still come to us, right? Over Sheffield United. Considering we promised him to be a starter for us as well. He's money driven. What's his... He's ambitious. Are you, though? Are you actually ambitious? Are you going for the money? I hope he doesn't get a work permit. Let's offer out Jobson again. We should have money to go and spend on somebody, though, even if it's not him. After we get rid of Jobson and Kidd and Savio, we're going to have quite a lot of money to spend. I reckon we can go and get someone pretty good. So I'm not too upset. What did we accept for him? Can I see that bid from 7.5k per week? So I'm going to offer out. It's going to be 30 million plus. I can't even do 7.5. Why can't I do 7.5 wage contribution? How do they even get that then? Oh yeah, the Brazil job. Why has that not come up yet? Classic excited by the project vibes, yeah. Yeah, when's the final? Because the final will be when they will sack him. It'll be after. Colombia, Argentina is in today. So after today, we might get the Brazil job. Okay, so he's in talks with them. That just came up that he was in talks with Kiev. Do you know what? If Jobson goes Kiev, I'm not going to be too upset. Game broken. Yeah, weird. England, they won the European Championships as well. I've just seen. No, another sad day. Danny Carver Jalapeno has retired. Sad times. So it's end of an era today's stream, isn't it? Apply for Brazil. Is it open yet? It is. Okay, we've applied. Allison has had bids again, for Christ's sake. Get him as a DOF. He's rubbish, though. Gil came third top goal scorer with 3. Leo got goal of the tournament. A definitely executed finish. Gil came second. Let's do that. Brazil job has been applied for. Surely we get this. Surely. Nothing's happening with the bids on any of our players either. Oh god, the image. Yep. Spicy.
Follow me. Okay.
Bruno injured 7 to 9 days. That's fine. They've rejected us twice already, Ollie. Twice, actually. The worst DOF you've ever seen. He wasn't good, was he? All right, so Kid, 20 million. Come on. We can get a bid for Kids, can't we? A bid for Kid. Oh, God, Olympics. Oh, yeah. What are we going to do for the Olympics when when we're the manager and the players? Yeah. My favourite Ghana. Come on, somebody come back. Can't wait for the start of the season to have 3 players. Yeah, it's not going to be good. 9 players on international duty. Is it the Olympics now? Because that's always a sad time. That mudded us, that almost, didn't it? Well, if I'm the Brazil... Oh, because it won't be me. It'll be the under-23s, won't it? Can I just, like, pick them all for the first team so they don't go to the Olympic squad? It is now, is it? Oh, no. They're already there, look. How is it the Olympics again already? I guess it was qualifiers, wasn't it? Edson has gone to Leeds, the right back that we decided not to get. Savio is off. Hamburg want to loan Pavio. Why are you telling... Are you Brazilian? Nope. So why are you telling me? Loan bid from Hamburg. It's been accepted. Are we letting Pav go on loan to Hamburg? Are they still in the league below? Yeah, they are. I think that's fine. Was he there last year? You know, is it Nuremberg? I think that's fine. Yeah, check it. See who's gone. Yeah, I will do. They've already been called up. Yeah. Are we letting this happen? I know it doesn't add a lot to our budget, but it does add a lot to... Can I quickly ask for the budget to be upped? Why have I got 30% of transfer budget when we've got this much money? Bit harsh, Jer. Pocketing all our money. I still think I'm going to do this. He's been good for us, Savio. But we're going to sell him for 26 million, which is a lot more than we were getting at the start of the season. Goodbye, Savio. Just check who's gone. Yeah, all right. And how long are they going to be there for? Yeah. But we weren't, I don't think, Maureen, weirdly, before. We are now. I mean, now we're not, you know? Wasn't that hard, was it? Remember him tearing up Hereford with Leeds. I know, back in the day, he was so good in that save, wasn't he? So good. We were expecting or hoping for him to be that good here, but not quite. Lordolino wanted on loan. Angelo. Bocca wanted. Kid only got the one bid. How? 26 clubs want you, but no one's bidding. Do I do another unspecified and just see if we get one? They won't do a good one, though, will they? Actually, I could do transfer value asking price is 25 and then offer him. What have I done there? Unspecified transfer listed. He got like bids like 8 million though, didn't he? But there might just be one that one of those weird bids that goes above. I know it seems a bit crazy, but is it time to sell Angelo? If there was a really good striker to bring in, yes. But I don't know if there is. Like, we've signed that youngster. If that youngster turns out to be really good, the 6'4" one, then maybe Brian, but otherwise probably not, right? Okay, we've had a bid for 9 million for Kid. It's not amazing. 9.5. How high do you reckon we can get this? It's not even going to be a... I have to reject it, don't I? These bids are getting quite good, though. I still think I'd rather do 600. 9 million is pitiful. Yep. Wasn't Gill going to move to striker? Potentially, yeah. We did talk about it. Right, Jobson's going to go to Dinamo Kiev, though. I'm going to reject those. I think I'd prefer the 50% of future fee. Jobson is going for 32 million. That's pretty good, you know. Just try unspecified and transfer listed. I did just do that for Kid. I think we accept this. To be fair, that's a player signed for 15, sold for 30. We take it. For a player that didn't really fit into a position either. I'm fairly happy with that. Who's not transfer listed? Kid. He is. I did do transfer listed. I'll do it again. I literally just did that one, though. We'll do one more. And then I probably have to go, chat. Got things to do. 9.5 million for Kid there. Mainz are back with... Oh, it's negotiable. I don't think they're going to go to 20, though, are they? What did Trabzonspor offer? 17 with 3. What shall I ask for here? Doesn't seem there's enough clubs going in for him to get this auction rolling. 15 maybe? I might as well do 17 because he's getting that anyway with what's it called? They didn't reject that outright. We could do 17.5, but then it's still worse than the other bid. Because do you reckon they come back if I... Like, Trabzonspor is 17.25. It's going to be 20 anyway. And 20% profit.
Okay.
Like, do you reckon if I accepted this and then rejected Trabzonspor's, they'd come back with 18 just straight up? I just don't know if it's going to work. Would it start an auction? That's the question, isn't it? They won't even go that high, look. They want to start doing random stuff now. Rubbish. Yeah, if I accept Mainz, he does score against us. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Just bin them off. Yeah, yeah. They needed to go slightly above, even if it was just in terms of money up front, so that I could afford to reject the other one, right? Send him Shakhtar. Well, where's he going? He's going to Trabzonspor, isn't he? Just keep offering him. There's 26 clubs in for him, none of them making a bid. Seems odd. We've made a load of money, by the way. 167 now. We've got 32 million to spend again. Like, our transfer business has been really good. Savio and Jobson out for like 60 mil is pretty good. All right. Any news on the Brazil job? They haven't said anything, have they? Can I look in the job security to see who's favourite? Surely us. So I wonder... Oh, bids. Who are these for? Kid bids. Offers made. Okay. Okay. Reject the loan. Although, actually, let's see if we can change the loan to a transfer. No. We cannot. Dortmund in for him. So Dortmund missed out on Savio and now are in for him. That's not as good as Trabzonspor though still. 20 million for him, 19 million and to a rival. The same two teams. Yeah. It is kind of an auction though. So shall I accept one of these is what I'm saying. The problem is it's worse than Trabzonspor still. And he prefers Atalanta, who've never made a bid. It's annoying that they're not slightly more. Reject an offer out for what total? Reject them and then offer him for... I kind of did that, right? How much will the wage contribution cost? Not that much. Right? It's 9k a week. And I think for the percentage of profit, I guess that's in those. The fact that I'm not sending it to a team that's abroad and getting the money up front probably cancels it out, though, I'd imagine. But yeah. Shall I accept Leipzig? 16 million now. Offer out for 22. I just offered out for 20, to be fair. And that's why we got these bids. I maybe think Leipzig. And get Dortmund to come back for 20 this time. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't really work, does it? Um, 19 clean up front, yeah. So I'm going to reject Dortmund. Maybe I accept this one. I can reject it after, can't I? Let's do that and just see. Then you have the clean bid to start the auction, exactly. You'd think they'd come back for that, wouldn't you? I don't know how this bid... I'm not even trying to do an auction here and they just keep doing it. Yeah, you need the clean bid, I think. Carlos Roberto has gone for... They put him on 90k a week, look. We offered 63 and we were debating whether that was too much. They've put him on 90. Premier League tax. Are they even Premier League? Yeah, they are. And Shevchenko's their manager. Weird. All right, let's just see if this bid comes in. From Dortmund. He's in talks with Leipzig. What's his release clause? Did he have a... Oh, yeah, he did. He had a release clause, didn't he? 64 mil. 31 if they go down. I mean, if he does turn into a worldie, it's probably not the worst thing, is it? Like Welton Costin, to be fair. Okay, we've had the £1.5 million bids. Who's his preferred? PSV. Let's reject the others. I'm getting an auction going, but with the wrong guy. Addison Daniel. Not that. Exactly, gambling. No more bids for kids. Reject the other bid for Daniel. I didn't mind that bid though. Probably should, shouldn't I? I didn't mind the bid because of the 50% future fee. But you're probably right. At least we're getting an auction today. True. All right, yeah, let's reject that. Let's get the money in. Weirdly specific, but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it's horrible that, isn't it? Horrible. The shower thing. Ooh. Shivers. It was 50% of profit. Oh, was it? Okay, then. It's not as good then, is it? 2 bids. Kid. Shocking. At least they made a bid. But Napoli are now in the picture, but with a terrible bid. I feel... Maybe if I offer like that. 22 million, but don't red lock it. Yeah, could do that. Let me try this first. Bayern's still going back for Alisson. I don't know why. I guess because he's got 1 year left on his contract, Alisson, isn't it? That's why he's getting bids. Okay. I mean, it's slightly better. No wage contribution. Might have entered the picture. Okay, we are getting a bid. We'll accept this one and reject the other ones, right? It does mean we can reject the Leipzig one, which is actually really helpful here. Because we can reject that low Leipzig one. We can also reject Trabzonspor, even though it's not far off it, but that's got a wage contribution, hasn't it? Let's offer him out now then. So it still works with the... Let's see if we can get 20 million now that we've ruled some teams out. We've just rejected Leipzig. Maybe they'll come back with 20 up front. Maybe. Wages was about 500k a year. So it'd probably be about 3 years. So 1.5 mil. So it wasn't too much, was it? Any bids? No bids. Okay. Let's do it again for slightly less than that. Should we do 19 plus the money? Because it seems like it's okay with the... It might be the wage contribution that makes it difficult. That would be a good bid. Slowly but surely we might get this up, but it's like getting blood from a stone, this. No bids. That's quite a short continue though, wasn't it, I think? I didn't look at the Olympics yet, did I? Okay, no bids. Was that Mainz, by the way? Because Mainz actually probably are our closest rivals. Should probably consider that, shouldn't I? Hang on, what's the make a call video? Is there a command for a save recap? We should probably do a save recap video. There are all of the VODs are on on YouTube. There is a YouTube video about the save, but from a couple of years ago now. Couple like in the save. If you go to the YouTube, it's called Hertha Only Signing Brazilians on FM or something like that. It's called. That is a bit of a save recap and explains what we're doing for the save, but probably needs an update maybe. Okay, let's offer again. Kid for 22 but not red locked. Selling to your rivals in is Bundesliga tradition. True. We've been offered the job for England. Carlos Carvajal is no longer the England manager, even though he won the Euros. We've also been offered, though, the Brazilian job. We've been waiting for it. We're not taking the England job. Oh, I'll just accidentally clicked the button on my desk. Are we accepting this then? I hope England as well. I know, man of the hour, right at midnight. Look, they both offered me the job. I mean, England is for about 40k a week more, which would be nice. Do both. I'm not sure you can. Plot twist. Save first. Yeah, I am actually going to save first, just in case it muds me and gets me sacked as the Hertha manager. It feels like it can happen, doesn't it? Yeah, let's take the Brazil job. We've been waiting for this. It's another significant step forward. We can play all of our players. Accept the offer. I guess now this does actually mean now that we could turn some half Brazilians into Brazilians. It opens the door for that, doesn't it? Samba! All right. You're fine. I think we're fine, yeah. It says it there, right? That we're going to... Yeah, it remains to be seen whether a conflict of interest will emerge. It says it right in that, so we are going to be fine. Shaking and a moving and a grooving. Various national stadia is where we play our games. Exciting. Yeah, we're still going to be the club manager for sure. That's basically our team. Our player, our player, our player, our player, our player, our player, our player. There's 4. These 4 are the only 4. Okay. Welcome to the Brazil setup. We've been appointed. Welcome to the Brazil setup indeed. Back to Hertha though. Have we got any more bids coming in for Kid? Imagine that in your press conference. I've got to go. Auction. Can't wait for you to be annoyed by World Cup qualifiers in 2 in-game months. Yeah. If that. I already dread that, but I think I might just... I don't want to play them. Maybe I should put the instant results skin on and we can just do instant result Brazil games. I'm not sure. I really don't want to play the games, but I do want to make Brazilians... Portuguese players Brazilian is the aim. Bocao offer. Reject. Brazil players in action. I don't care. It's a good start. Exactly, Darioka. We can play our players. Our asking price and values are going to go up. Bocao wants to go to West Brom. I don't think we'll get a 12 million bid for him. Negotiable. Yeah, we probably could actually, right? That could work. He might want to go West Brom. I think he does. Maybe just his value's not as high as we think it is for Kid. Back in Brazil for 13 million. Yeah. All right, chat. I think with the Brazil job news, we'll continue these... We'll continue with these auctions tomorrow. We've gone over by extra half an hour today. So there you go. Enjoy. Thank you very much for hanging out today, though. We're gonna call it there, I think. I'm going to go and do live things for the rest of Saturday. Not watch the football, though, because that's sad, isn't it, really? But thank you for hanging out, though. Let's go and see who's live on our Saturday today to go and raid over to. Wold is live. Let me click on FM. No Matt on today. What's going on? It's Saturday. Oh, Hunkleberry Finn's on. Should we go to Finn? He was replying on Twitter earlier. We've done Wold before. You can go and watch a bit of Wold if you like to. Or let's go to Hunkleberry Finn. It's football on Saturday. Don't be daft. I know, imagine. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, chat. We will be back tomorrow. So don't have to wait too long for more of me. If you'd like a little bit more of me. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Rai. Go and get your raid emotes ready for Finn, who is... he's playing Football Manager, so go and join. Let me do raid emotes. Also, go and subscribe on YouTube. We're looking for 30k is the next amount that we'd like to go for. So exclamation mark YouTube. There'll be videos coming out on there as well. There's all the socials Ollie's just put into. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a fun stream. Very chilled today. Enjoyed it. That's why we could go on for ages, but I've got to do live stuff. But nice chats. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Go and join the raid. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye!